I've been taking my time, taking all your time, taking all your time.
Hey, my trendies, trendsetters, and my trendy tribe. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. Let me know if you can hear me. Sound checker net says yes. Okay, I'm gonna do some greetings. I have announcements, and then we're gonna get into this. This is not a tight hour. We got a lot to go over. I have my timestamps ready to go. We're gonna go through the thing. Okay, so first of all, let's do the greetings and announcements. Hey, Bonnie Mason. Hey, Ann Green. Ms. Lady 1. American Born number 22. Bonnie was number 14 on the likes. Hey, Professor Purple Queen. Mama B's number 23. Butterfly 9937. My lovely Linda Gamble is in the house. One of the hardest working mods on YouTube. Hi, Tanika Lachey at 27. J28T. Hey. Hey, American Born, I saw you somewhere. I know you said you were 22, I think. Hey, Miss Nina, 28. Let me see. Miami J. Hey, Miami J. Philly Girl for Life. Going down. My beautiful Joyce Miles is in the house. Hi, Joyce. Hey, Miss Main Event. Sharon Godbolt. VG coming in at number 40. Regina Phillips. Hello. Hey, Ladell. How you been? How you been? Hey, Chris Stephanie. Baby Peaches 1960. Working in the bushes. I understand. April with the 2 L's. Nisi D. Cricket 22. My degree is real is here. I'm gonna go down a little bit further and I'll stop. Hey, Felicia Benson, Creole Girl, and Terry T Baby, and I see MC Geechee before I scroll. Hey, everybody that's in here, welcome in, and of course, Soundcheck and Net was here to let me know y'all can hear me. So, all right, let me take this down. That's kind of energy we got going on right now. Okay, so let's get into these announcements so then we can get into the topic. First of all, I am also an artist. Not artist. Artist. I don't know what else I was about to say, but I am an artist. Y'all, I'm not even from that area to say artist like that, but I'm an artist. And when Melody wore that shirt that said "I'm on what you're on," it inspired one of our sketchy Saturdays, and I did create some Melody fan art. So that is also on my site, as well as if you like your zodiac signs, or if you like your awareness things like breast cancer awareness and things like that. That's also in my store. It's trendingatsomepoint.com. So please visit the store. I would greatly appreciate it. It just, as an artist, that's like one of the highest compliments if someone wants to buy your art. So definitely please visit my store. I appreciate y'all. 1D, hey. Okay, well, let's get started. Let's bring it in. Where are we at? Here we go.
Oh, bring it in. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Yeah.
Thank you, Wandy. Okay, so and hey Lala, you know we missed you over here. Hey Lala. Okay, so that was one of the announcements. Ooh, not me losing my note page. Hold on. Ooh. Here we go. Okay, next up, we got my friend. Where's it at? Here it is. Don Don's brunch tour is going on. He has his kitchen table talk tour, and his date coming up is September 15th for Dallas, Texas, October 20th, Charlotte, North Carolina, and October 27th, Washington, D.C. So please support my friend. Nightbot is dropping the link if you would like to get tickets. I need my pen so I can do my checkbox. Hold on now. Okay. All right. I go over court documents as well, and one of the ones we're doing that y'all would probably be interested in if you're over here right now would be what led up to Destiny owing LeBerick $19,000, or being ordered to pay LeBerick $19,000 plus facing a few days in jail. I'm not here for the summary. I'm here for the details. So I'm so sorry to those of y'all. It's like I just want a quick, fast in the summary. I like going over the details. So that's what I'm over here for. So we've gone through part 1 through 3 of the court documents. We have more to go. All court documents are sponsored by the Trendies. So I do always raise funds for court documents. So if you would like to contribute, it's greatly appreciated. And your receipt is the court document. So I thank y'all so much in advance. And thank you to everybody that has already given to the court document fund. And that's not the only one I go to. Even though a lot of people say Pacer is free, it's free up until you get so many documents. I have passed that threshold. So Pacer is not free to me. So yeah. And then of course, you know, we're handling stuff in Georgia. We got all kinds of stuff. So it's not just those. And that's why I'm always raising funds, because I go over different court cases. And for my Trinity Tribe members, we will be watching the Love and Marriage Huntsville episode together in our watch along. Now, I don't know if I'll be watching it in real time on Saturday night, but if I could catch y'all Sunday morning, if we don't catch it Saturday night, so you can come back and watch it a second time. Or if you also somebody that has something else to do, just come watch it with me. And that's the last announcement for now. I need to wait for something before we continue. So we're about to get into the topic. Okay. I'm going to do this in a sandwich type situation. I am going, and speaking of sandwich, hey, ham sandwich. So, I definitely could. How I see TV. Are you're Jamaican, right? I already have a Jamaican flag lip. I could just go ahead and put it on a hoodie for you. If you are from Jamaica, before I make assumptions, let me know. But I already have a Jamaican flag lip. I just don't have it on my website. So I got you, sis. Just let me know if that's you or not. Yes, I have some nationality flags already done before I started my Trending at Some Point channel. So I just need to throw that on the store. Okay. So what was I going to say? Oh, this is our sandwich. We're going to do Melodies Live first. It's clipped up. It won't be the full run through. I've clipped it up in my timestamps. Then we're going to do the Carlos King Heavenly, some of the things they said, not their full Messy Monday, but the key points. And then we got to get to the Fire Flame. It was the Fire Flame of Melody. Then we got to get to that Fire Flame of Queen Shiba last night. I listened this morning. I was like, oh my gosh. Woo, child. And it's not just Queen Shiba I clipped out. I had to clip out a couple of Palace members too, because they were reading down. So we're going to go through it. Hopefully this will help keep some things straight, and people can, if they didn't catch everything, because one, I understand y'all ain't over there trying to watch Carlos like that. I'm not over there trying to watch him like that either, but I will watch some of my faves to get caught up, and that's what happened. But then once I had to go get my timestamps, I had to go back and watch it so I could get all the stuff I wanted to show. But yes, I have all Zodiacs, Miss Denise. All Zodiacs are already out there. So yes, those are complete. Thank you. Okay, so let's start with Melly Scorpiana though. So let me see. I have so many notes. You're gonna hear a lot of paper flipping. But hopefully it's worth it. Hopefully it helps. Let me see. Here we go. And this is courtesy of Here for Hot Tea, recording Melody's TikTok. But you can also check out What's Happening, who's also a Mellometer and is out there always supporting Melody. So, okay. So let's see. What do I want? And all of these are linked in the description box, so you can go back and watch the full thing later if you like. Thank you for the clips, but I want to see the full thing. They are linked in my description box. All right, so let's bring this up. Okay, we're going to start out with Melody talking about you reap the harvest you sow. Encouraging content creators, consistency and dedication are the great equalizers. So that's where we're going to start. And we'll keep going from there. And if y'all didn't catch it, let me let you know she was pretty much done playing around with people. Okay.
I've been very focused for a long time, but how many know when you sow seeds, you will reap a harvest? Whenever you sow seeds, you're gonna reap the harvest. So never feel like your work is in vain. Never feel like you're not getting anywhere. Never feel like, get discouraged or whatever, because as long as you are doing the work and putting in that work, I promise you're getting somewhere. I don't care if you go live and you only got 5 people. Thank you. If you only got 5 people on it, you keep going live. If that's what you want to do. You're trying to build, let's say, a social media audience, or maybe you're trying to do be a content creator. I don't care if it's 5 people on there. I don't care if it's 5 comments on there. You stay true to what you're doing, because I promise you, consistency and dedication are the great equalizers. So I don't care if somebody comes into the fold, they got more money than you, they got more whatever than you, more influence than you, or whatever. Consistency, and I posted this on my story a few years ago. Consistency and dedication are the great equalizers. Okay? Those are the great equalizers. Because see, everybody can't be consistent. Everybody gonna be dedicated. Some people get a hard run, they get a hard run in, and then you don't hear from them no more. You don't see them anymore, right? But consistency and dedication are the great equalizers. So you keep doing your thing. You stay focused, push out the naysayers, and do what you love. Hey.
All right, we're going on to the next part of her live where she says we can all see what's going on. She has more to say than that, but that's where it starts. So let's go ahead and get to that part.
Yesterday we got into some things, talked about some stuff. And it is what it is. I'm here for it all. I'm on what you on. Whatever you on, I'm on. And I tell people, like, just because somebody's sitting back being quiet don't mean they don't see you. Sometimes I sit back and I just watch and watch and watch. And I let you build up, build your case real good. Whatever case you're trying to build, that you build your case real good. Then I'll come in there and go, boom, shut it down. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I do. Just sit back, let you get it out. But one thing that I can say, y'all, is that at the end of the day, you only can pretend for so long. You can pretend for so long. And see, I pay attention to people's facial expressions. I pay attention, and whether this is because I have been fortunate enough to be around big business people for so long, I know how to read the room. I know how to pay attention to body, to your body, your face, your body, all of that, body language. And that really alone can tell you everything you need to know. So I've been sitting around just watching for a little minute, just paying attention and watching. And I'm gonna continue to be me. So if there's an issue with me being me, there's an issue. If there's an issue with my light, with my star, I don't know what to tell you. You just gonna have to stay mad. That goes for anybody in the boat. Just gonna have to stay mad because I'm not gonna change. And honestly, if you have a problem with it, let me say this: if you have a problem with it, you just gonna have to take it to God. I don't know what to tell you. You're gonna have to take it to God. Talk to Him about it. You're gonna talk to Him about it. Right. This is also a cancer. Hold on 1 second. There you go. Take it to the Lord. Tell the Lord that you have a problem. Tell the Lord that you have a problem with all of the amazing favor and blessings that He's bestowing upon you. Go talk to Him. Go tell Him how you feel. Let Him know. Tell the Lord about it. Because we the people is tired. We the people is tired. Okay? Hey, Booski, y'all don't have to go tell the Lord. We the people is tired. We don't want to hear it no more. We don't want to hear it no more. We don't want to see it no more. It's all old and played out. You know, fortunately, I was raised a certain way. Fortunately, I have a praying mother. So I don't get on this internet and just act a total fool. Like some of the stuff really calls for, honestly. I don't do that. But we the people, we tired. Now, listen. Whew. Look at this. Somebody said, Mel, we see what's going on. Girl, we all can see what's going on. It's so obvious. We all can see it. Like, it's so... We all can see it. But it's not going to stop nothing. That's the thing. It's not going to stop anything. It's not hindering anything. Actually, more amazing things happen. The more people hate, it's more amazing things that happen for me. So, I mean, at some point, you just need to throw in the white flag, baby, and just say, you know what?
That's what I don't understand too. It is every time they try to do some weird tactic against Melody, it's always like she comes up for the better, winning on a new level. I mean, the way, again, just an example, making money off Wanda's food truck, and Wanda can't even make money off her own food truck. And this is, years. Wanda's had this truck for years. So let's, eventually if she finally does, I'm gonna talk about that. I'm talking about all that time, everything else. All that time you was on there, you could have had your serve safe test studied and passed long ago. You probably could have had that will. You won't accept Queen Shiba's in the palace's donation for your will. But I'm just saying, like Queen Sheba said, your people didn't have your will together. This should not still have been on flat. But the food truck thing, the Nubian TV network, the new lines of 7th Avenue Beauty. I mean, even just 7th Avenue Beauty existing instead of Embrace because Martell's stupid. You know what I mean? Like all those things, like they just keep trying to do stuff and it always comes out for the better on her end because she ain't meaning nothing to nobody, like no one any harm. It's like, dang, even if someone's like, I don't mess with you anymore, that doesn't mean that like it should be harm coming to them because they don't mess with you anymore. But that's what people try to do. Like they try to lash out because it's like, oh, I see you and I choose to move a different way and now you mad. Okay, so we're gonna go on to the next part where Melody says, I'm not impressed by people who all of a sudden have a voice when it comes to stuff that doesn't matter. But when it did matter, you didn't have a voice. And she talks about people in supposed leadership roles as well. Yep, they try to shade her and she keeps winning. Right. So, okay, let's get to that. Where are we at? Okay, making sure.
Yeah, I mean, it's, yeah, it's very obvious. And like I said yesterday, I'm not impressed at all by people who all of a sudden have a voice when it comes to stuff that doesn't matter. But when it did matter, you didn't have a voice. Stay in your silent mode. Stay in that. You know what I'm saying? Stay in that. Stay in the same way you've been silent on things that matter. We the people would love for you to be silent now. Okay? Like, because we're tired. We're tired. And when it gets to a point where, I mean, this is the thing. And it was said before, but I don't think people really heard it. I don't think people caught it all the way. But when people are sending you to go against a person because you feel like, oh, they just started a show. If you go against them, you'll get some more airtime. You'll get some more, you'll hit the blogs, baby. This is who you need to go against. You need to go against Melody. Go against the star of the show. Now, that's one thing whenever you have cast members talking amongst themselves saying that. But when you have people in these supposed leadership roles saying it and doing it, That's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And the thing is, like I said, you know, I'm not ever gonna be broken by it whatsoever. So you might as well stop. It's just not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. So what I do right now is I thank God for the people that He's had me move away from. I thank God for the people that He has revealed to me, even before full revelations came out publicly, where everybody it's very, very obvious, people can see it. God had already revealed it to me, and I thank God for that. Elaine, I know you're probably watching, or they're gonna go back and tell you, gonna call your name out. Elaine, sweetie, listen.
Okay, we're gonna continue with Elaine. I just wanted to point out that in what she said, she's not really surprised that people are like, go after the main cast member. That's how you can get more screen time. She is surprised at people in leadership roles doing that. So obviously, Carlos King encouraging that. It's one thing at a peer cast level for someone to kind of think like that, but then because his also honestly, it doesn't stop there. It's like, get her off the show, make her enough where she will run away from the show, in my opinion. But yes, let's get to Elaine. But yeah, okay, so we'll keep going. We got plenty.
Oh, we know you praying. Don't, sweetie. Listen. What I recommend is don't allow nobody to be using you. Don't do that. Because see, what you give on the internet is very different from what you give on my private phone line. And it's kind of weird. What's wrong with you, Lauren? Y'all, Lauren over there folding tights for y'all. What's wrong with you, Lauren? Yeah, don't let her hear it. You better go pray about it.
Oh, I'm praying.
Huh?
Oh, I'm praying.
You said you what?
Oh, I'm praying.
Oh, we know you praying. Don't do that. Don't allow nobody. Because here's the thing, I don't know when mess all of a sudden became super cute, especially whenever you that's why I said, y'all, the Lord gotta have some other elders out here, because ain't no way in hell these are them. It just ain't no way these are elders that we learned about in Bible study and in Bible school. Ain't no way. It just can't be. It's just not possible. It's just not possible. The elder's supposed to come and help calm down confusion amongst the young folks, not add to it. Let me see. I don't be putting my mouth on these folks. I don't be checking for them. I be doing my business, handling work, making connections, doing what I do. Now, just August 12th, now, Miss Elaine, now you called me at 7:30 a.m., August 12th. I didn't answer. So you said, hey, lady, what's up? I was just calling to check in. Give me a call when you get a free moment. Thank you. Bye-bye. So I didn't respond to that because I didn't feel like it was sincere. Because when I look at your antics on the internet, it's totally different. And I just didn't feel like it was sincere. And let me be clear, I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm not saying that. But I do believe, like the Bible says, you know a tree by the fruit that it bears. And, well, you give me some travel bags. And if you are always spewing out evil and hate out your mouth all the time, then I don't have no choice but to know a fruit by the tree. Know a tree by the fruit. Ain't that what the word says, Lord? You know that scripture, Lord? I know you know that scripture. Huh? Know a tree by the fruit that it bears. And some of the stuff that has been said, y'all, this stuff is disgusting. Even recommending Elaine that my ex sleep with my friend Chanita, that's insane. Or hook them up, that's insane. That's out of order, girl, and you know it. Girl, you know that's out of order. Because if somebody said that about your situation and then we need to go hook up with your friends, you would be like, you know that's out of order. So I want us to get to a place, man. It's like we just live in a world now where we look at wrong is right and right is wrong. Evil is good and good is evil. It's just backwards. It's just backwards. Ooh, they ordered a lot. Ooh. Okay. Hey, Lauren, you got Iva's number, right? Will you text her to order what those boxes you sent me? So she can order them today so they'll be here tomorrow. And those of you who are on here who are doing business or e-commerce or anything, I like to order my envelopes from Uline. And if you order from Uline by like 3 p.m., I think it is Eastern Standard Time, it'll come.
Okay, again, you can watch the full thing on here for Hot Tea, because she is dropping gems, you know, and of course, there whenever she's live on TikTok, there's sales too, so there's that. Okay, if she does go live today, I'm gonna be overlapping her live, and I hate that because I don't want to overlap, not her live, but I will catch it with one of my content creators. Let me see. Yeah, Elaine is heavenly. I'm sorry for those that may not know, Elaine is heavenly. Okay, and hey everybody coming in. All right, so yeah, Don pointed out that August 12th phone call was the same day that Heavenly did the live saying she was no longer doing messy Mondays. That's why she got back up there. So no, the phone call was not sincere. Okay, thank you for that timestamp. I appreciate it because I can't get the context of everything, but so that really, really helps for me, for sure, because I didn't even put those dates together. I just knew whenever she called. Right. She actually shows herself packing orders. Come on, Kat. Okay. And then those people that she calls out, they actually do then get their orders too. Let's just put that in there too. Oh, I don't know, Soul Sister. I'm just saying, lately she's been going live a lot this week. I don't know. I don't remember if she announced a for sure live today, but I was just throwing it out there because she has been live a lot on TikTok this week. Okay, so now we're still on Melody's live right now, and she says, "Oh, don't get it twisted." Well, I'm saying that. I don't know if she said that here, but she said most of the cast cannot stand each other. It's not me just not, getting along with everybody. They can't stand each other. And then she said, it's one of those when you see me in the streets and I don't speak, that means I don't with you, you know, Cardi B. And she also addresses Elaine again. She was like, Elaine, do not allow people to let you be their mouthpiece. You said you don't watch the show. And she was like, I don't do messy Mondays. I do marvelous Mondays. And she dropped some other stuff in there too. But that's some of the things we're going to hear in this section. Oops. And let me make sure I get the sound right this time too.
And I'm not trying to be funny, but real talk to y'all. When it comes to, this whole narrative making people think that these folks on my particular show, that everybody is all real friends in life and cool and all of that is not true. It's not true. The difference is I just won't play up for the camera too much. Well, I just started doing it a little bit because I said, you know what? It's chess, not checkers. But let me tell you something. What y'all not about to do is make it seem as if, everybody in this group gets along and everybody is cool and everybody is friends except Melanie. That's not true. Most of these folks can't even stand each other. They can't even stand each other. They don't like each other. The difference is when I don't like somebody and I see you in the streets and I don't speak, that means I don't up with you. That's the difference. I usually won't even pretend with you. I just won't even do it. Like whatever. Y'all know that song? So because y'all see people doing that in the streets, y'all think they real. They just, oh my God, they're close. Oh my God, they're this. No, they're not. No, they're not. So if we're going by the matrix of in real life, who really friends in real life, and those are the people then who are the problem, then that's everybody. Just saying, that's everybody. That's everybody. Again, the difference is I'm not gonna play it up too much. I just started playing the game a little bit, but no, and no. there are a lot of terrible things that have been said. I ain't gonna say too much because it's got to play out. But a lot of terrible things that have been said, that have been done, that I don't feel like some folks ever gonna come back from. So y'all can believe what y'all want to believe. Believe it if you want to. And if you believe that, then I got a Brooklyn. What T.I. said on his song? You believe that? I got a bridge and what's the song? Lord, you know, I love my T.I. If you believe that, then I got a bridge. I forgot where. I forgot it anyway. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know the song I'm talking about. Ooh, duo. Child, they got me duo. Anywho, Elaine, now listen. Do not allow people to let you be their mouthpiece, because I think you said you don't watch the show, right? So how is it that you have all these opinions and stuff? That's what you saying is wrong. You saying, and y'all know I'm learning people be projecting, because that's what you said about me and my friend, right? You said that it's kind of like I had to have downloaded her pretty much on everybody and who to go after and this, that, and the other, right? Even though I said this girl don't even be watching the show. So Elaine, you said you don't watch the show, right? So we know that you projecting, because that's what y'all doing over there. See, I don't even usually do messy Monday. I usually like to do marvelous Monday. I like to start my week. The energy I like to put out for my week, baby, it be good energy. I don't even do no messy Monday. I like to do marvelous Monday, okay? But now, if we don't use the, I'm just saying, if you're trying to say for somebody not to watch the show and to have an opinion about somebody that mean it was fed to them, well, Missy Lane, who feeding it to you? Let's talk about it, girl. Now, come on, girl. Now, we're going to keep it about Missy Lane. We call you Missy Lane because you're my elder. I'm still in my 30s. So I'm going to call you Missy Lane. Come on, girl. Now, look at here now. Okay? And again, I ain't never had no problem with you. The difference is, though, when I don't have a problem, you don't hear me dragging folks. I don't drag people and come and throw shade at people I don't have a problem with. So it's hard for me when you say you don't have a problem with me and Melody is my friend and I like Melody, but you are always throwing shade. So that makes me feel like that's not your real heart. Or maybe it's not your real heart to be throwing shade and you just doing somebody else's dirty work. Maybe deep down inside, you really do like, you know what? I might should look at this from a different lens. Now, y'all tap the screen and share this live now. Maybe I should look at this from a different lens. Maybe you text and call me and stuff because you do like me. Oh, shoot, I might get figured it out. But maybe you feel like you got an obligation to do somebody else's work. Oh, you know what? Now, I didn't think about that. Oh. I didn't even think that revelation just came to me. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's because you know what you did when I invited you to my skincare launch. You came all the way from Atlanta and came over here and supported me, and I do feel like that was genuine. I do. Y'all, we figuring this thing out. Yeah, you sure did come, and I believe that was genuine support. You were so nice. You came right on. Yeah. And then when I was doing my mimosas in Atlanta, we were talking for a minute because I was going to have you come to that, and we were writing then. Yeah. So you know what? Maybe in your heart of hearts, you do feel like, but I like Nell though. Like, I ain't got no problem with her. Like, me and her cool, we get along just fine. But then maybe it's a battery in your back. And you kind of feeling like, man, I got to try to play the game. Oh. Because I don't know one, but I don't really call and text people I don't like. Right? No. We might be coming to some, you know what? Look at God. Look at God revealing this thing to us right here on Live Out Loud. Where's that, Laura? What'd you say? Oh, I know you said something. Oh, Lord, I know you said something. Oh, Lord, yes, you did. Y'all tap the screen, share.
Okay, we're gonna keep going. We're still in her TikTok. This is where This is where she's like, shout out to Marques, woo woo. And then she says, when she says shout out to Marques, woo woo, in this same section, she's like, you can't hide your feelings with your facial expressions. And she said, I'm not a fan of folks calling themselves leaders and they don't act like it. So after we listened to that, I got where Marques shouts out Melody, and he was like, you know, woo woo. And yes, somebody does tell her he tried to take it back, and she said that ain't her business. She's like, what's on the internet streets is the woo woo, and that's where she at. So, but we'll hear that too. But we will look at Carlos's face when Marques shouts her out as well after we listen to this piece, though. Let me see.
The live, tap the screen. We got almost 800 people in here. Tap. That's because y'all tapping and sharing. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. If you tap and share, baby, y'all let people know that we's over here getting to it. But look at us. What y'all think? Y'all think we done figured it out? Maybe. Somebody said Lauren be so tickled. You know what? Y'all, we might be done figured this thing out. Packing orders and stuff. Sean, you can look at that just came on. Y'all know what? We literally might be figuring something out. Look at God. Look at God. What y'all think about it? I want to hear y'all's thoughts. What do y'all think? Y'all think we may have figured it out? And let me say this right here. Let me say this right here real quick. This is just for fun and giggles. Shout out to Marques. Woo woo. Oh my God. I gotta do it one more time, baby. Shout out to Marques. Woo woo. Lauren, I don't even know if I told you about that, girl. So this new cast member on the show went and did an interview, girl, over there on Messy Monday, girl. Now, mind you, I only met him 3 times, okay? Girl, he went over there and sat down with them folks and go sit in and go sit up there. It was funny. Go sit over there and say, yeah, I just finished mimosas with Melody. Shout out to Melody. Whoop whoop. But that's real. I was like, bet. So shout out to Marques. Whoop whoop. Y'all tell them I said shout out to Marques, child. Oh God. Oh my God. Lord bless me. Did you try some perfume? Well, what is this perfume? I don't know what you put in. Girl, it's probably all this good smelling stuff down here. Lauren, I believe you did spray some perfume, girl. Yeah, you did. You know you did. The look on their face was priceless. Wasn't it though? Wasn't it? Wasn't it? Oh my gosh, it was priceless, okay? I tell people, baby, you can't hide your feelings with your facial expressions, baby. Your face gonna tell your feelings now. Okay? They are. I'm not a fan of folks. I'm just not gonna be. I don't know. Like I said, I have been in business for a long time. I highly understand high-tier leadership and what that looks like and what it should be like. But I'm just not a fan of folks calling themselves leaders and stuff, and they don't act like it. I've never been a fan of that. I might have to bring Dr. George Frazier on my live one day to talk about leadership. You know? Child, what is the reunion gonna be like? I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea. All I know is I'm gonna be me 365 days of the year. Every day. We'll be out there. Lauren will be out there. Jason will be out there. We're talking about the reunion. Jason will be out there. Anyway, you all want to go to the reunion, Lauren? You all want to do my makeup for the reunion? You want to do my makeup for the reunion? So we're gonna be out there in LA, Lauren gonna be on the beat. We already kind of been I feel like we kind of done locked that look in. What you think? I think so too. I think that one I think that's it. We don't really locked in the beat. Okay. Jay working on the wardrobe piece. That ain't my part. Jason gonna be out there. Jason securing. Oh, I need this right here. Yeah, but I don't know, honey. I don't know what it's gonna do. Child. Ooh, I don't. Ooh. Y'all thinking that right now. Y'all really gonna be thinking that when y'all see the second half of the season. I can't give y'all no details on it, but baby, y'all gonna really be like, woo. Just know, y'all pretty much got a season 1 mail back, okay? season 1 mail. I ain't listen. Y'all see for yourself. I learned how to master my piece, accomplish that. You know, well, now that I've accomplished how to master my piece, shoot, I'm good now. Mastering your piece is also like how, you know how animals go in different environments and they learn how to survive, right? They learn how to take care of them. Y'all tap the screen and share the live, okay? They learn how to take care of them. When all else is against you, take care of you, baby. Period. That's what the animals do. So just know, yeah, it's gonna be good. I don't know if y'all ready. It's definitely gonna be good. Okay. So, all right, Sean, I know you're on here.
Okay. Now, like she said, season 1 Mel's coming back or is back. Y'all gonna see season 1 Melody. So looking forward to that. Let's look at the facial expressions. Like Melody says, you can't hide your facial expression when you don't like somebody. I slowed it down a little bit too, just to make sure we all could see it together. So Marques's interview. Oh, and I have not spoken on Marques, Tricia, or Ken. So let me tell you this now. I don't ride for Marques, and Tricia and Ken are just child. It's ridiculous. So I don't really like be over there with that. So, but I just like the moment Marques caused. Other than that, it's exhausting. I just started liking Sunny because of her interview with Queen Shiba. She is like, it got to show a side of her that it wasn't coming through at first. I don't need nobody else. I don't do it because I still feel like there's good and bad in everybody, but like I don't even want to do this with Marques. So I'm not going up for Marques. I'm going up for this moment is my point. That's all I'm saying. I don't ride for Tricia Ken either. And they are almost just like over there somewhere. And if something crazy happens, I might say it, but mostly I just enjoy when my favorite content creators talk about them, but I don't really be over there with them. Okay. I mean, with them, when I say that is Marques, Trish, Ken. And Trish, if I had time, I got some words for you about that trip. I don't know if I got time. That's the only reason y'all ain't heard me say something about that. But let's look at this a little slowed down and pay attention to Carlos's face. And shout out to Queen Shiba because she has slow moded. And then I think here for Hot T showed it as well. But let's look at his face.
And let's talk about it.
Was with Melly.
Oh wait, wrong one. Hold on. Well, shout out to Queen Shiba though. Let's see. Which one did I want? Okay.
To express yourself, and that's the reason why you are still filming on the show. Thank you. I was with Melody last night. Shout out to Melody Shari. Woo, woo. Oh, sorry. Express yourself, and that's the reason why you are still filming on the show. Thank you. I was with Melody last night. Shout out to Melody Shari. Woo, woo.
There's that face. Right. He said, oh, sorry. You heard that too? I didn't catch that the first time either, Tennessee girl. Yeah, hope that's where I'm like, I'm not putting my energy into too many people. I'm just like, let me just mostly just keep my healthy distance. But I will say I can't hold you. I already said on the live. I see Sunny in a different light overall. So, and I never wrote against her because, first of all, y'all already know I don't see it for Destiny, but there were just some things in general, if it wasn't Destiny and how I saw some things, I just wasn't with it. But overall, I do like Sunny. For as long as she doesn't get embarrassed, that's good for her. But I feel like Moses is going to embarrass her. That's kind of where I am. And I just be like, oh, Sonny, you're the prize. You're the prize. I'm not saying he ain't got some good traits, but you are the prize. Oh God. I'm gonna get off of that because that's not what this is about. But okay. Let's see. Are we getting into okay, we did that. All right, let's get back into Melody talking about. Let's see. So Melody says, "What EP?" Oh, okay. Because somebody said something about EP doing something, going against like her every Monday, and she said the one let's say, is this the same EP that like says something every Monday? And she said it's the same ones that feel like it's a good idea to attack its viewers and stuff like that. So yeah. Yep, it was the face and looking to the side, how I see it, TV. Let's see. No, Sheila Joe, if there was no other history, I could entertain this, but no, ma'am. It is not for me. No, that's not ever how I could see it because of the years. This is the same man that line. What did he say, Don Don? Well, do you think that instead of her being the side, she's actually the whole restaurant or something like that? You know what I mean? No, he did not just do it because of the way Marques said it. Sorry, I can't go with that one because of historically. I mean, you Sheila Joe, I don't know how much you see of a breakdown of Carlos, but I can't. But if you haven't been exposed to him a lot, I can understand maybe, but no, not for me. Okay, let's get back to Melody. Okay, where are we at?
Look at y'all jumping the red phone. I literally just pulled out and read something on the red phone. If you just getting here, what EP turns on its cast every Monday? The same ones that feel like it's a good idea to attack they highest viewers, their biggest fan. What you mean? The same ones they do that. That thinks that's a good idea. I don't know. I ain't never seen nothing like it. Medium pink.
Okay, that's where she addresses Carlos again. Now we're getting into her. She speaks briefly about how people get in their own way. And again, so many things that she says applies to so many people. The focus, of course, on this one was definitely Miss Elaine and Carlos, but I definitely think it applies when she says a lot of things like this. People get in their own way, reaping or harvesting what you reap, all that stuff. So, all right, let's see. And when y'all see the screenshots, because I did get this from Here for Hot Tea, it's linked in the description box. So when it says don't be a hating a hoe, that's because this is from Here for Hot Tea's live. She recorded Melody's TikTok.
Okay. That's right. People get in their own way. Yes, they do. And you know what? A lot of that comes from ego. Like you can tell people who ain't had nothing for real, because baby, when they get a little something, they little ego and pride just goes through the roof. Go through the roof. Go through the roof. Now I'm not saying you shouldn't, pat yourself on the back and know who you are. That ain't what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. But when you're using your ego and pride, you know what I'm saying, negatively, and you using it, and it's too much. You can have too much of anything. And you have too much water. Did y'all know you can die from too much water? Did y'all know that? So you can have too much of anything, okay? And when you get to that point, pride goeth before the fall. In other words, Pride goeth before the fall. Now listen, pause for a second. Listen. Make sure y'all are tapping the screen. I think where we at? Y'all already have 500,000 likes, guys. Now you already in.
Okay, now we're going to someone in her live chat of TikTok asked her, "Are you worried about them ganging up on you?" So that's where, and this is a short answer, but it needed to be heard. So
just kind of lets other people know that we over here getting in it. Okay, and I'm gonna be getting in it every day. I'm gonna do a little bit every day, huh? 12:25. Okay, Lucy, you said 12:26. Okay. Okay. All right, let me get ready. So when the flash goes up, oh, let me remember. Hold on. Oh, hold on now. Let me remember. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing again? Showing really quickly. How do I share the live? I think there's a little arrow at the bottom, like a little arrow that go like this at the bottom. Melody, are you worried about them ganging up? Girl, no. I'm not worried about nobody ganging. Now, how many were doing? Have you been watching the reunions? Have you been watching them? Never, ever, ever worried about that. Ever. Ever. And that's why I be trying to tell people, I don't need nobody to be my mouthpiece. I don't need no backup. I don't need no bodyguard. I don't need nothing. Okay? I go up in there, baby, with the whole silver armor of the Lord. You ordered that for me? Oh, thank you, Lord. Oh, Lord, I should have known you had ordered you some Starbucks. That's what it was. You wanted some Starbucks. Girl. So, shout out to Melly Shari. Whoop, whoop. Somebody said, did he apologize for giving a shout out? He's fraudulent. Look, I don't know that man personally. That ain't got nothing to do with me. I don't care. I'm talking about on this here internet streets when he said shout out to Melly Shari because he attended my event that was bomb. Okay, I don't know anything about anybody's criminal history. That's none of my concern. I have 4 children and myself who I'm trying to ensure don't have a criminal history, baby. So I don't care nothing about what they doing. What they got going. I'm trying to raise my children right. I'm trying to keep myself out of trouble. I don't listen on these internet streets. He said, shout out to Melody Shari. Shout out to Melody. Okay, somebody said, please do a little.
okay, now we're skipping around to Carlos King and Miss Elaine. We're the blogger Carlos King and Miss Elaine. We're gonna go to there so y'all can catch some sound bites. So then when we get to Queen Shiba's live, y'all understand what time honestly what time Melody was on too, but now you'll understand what time Queen Shiba was on, and also some of my people, Lala, Simone, had a couple other ones in there. But yeah, so let's get into these sound bites. They're gonna rile you up, and I'm sorry, but so y'all can just, before we get to Queen Shiba's live, you gotta see this, and it's pulled to here, so hopefully that'll be okay. And it's still gonna irk your nerves, but we need it for context. Because it irked my nerves trying to listen to it. All right, so let's see. Let's take this down. Oh, here we go. Bear with me. I pray for y'all. You pray for me. All right, the first clip we're about to watch is her saying, or the soundbite snippet, whatever, is Heavenly saying, I'm scared of Chanita, and some other stuff they talk about with Dr. Chanita. So also Nightbot is dropping Dr. Chanita's, yes, trigger warning. Nightbot is dropping Dr. Chanita's website for her beyondthegame.org, where she takes donations for different things. Queen She was going to go into more details about what she does and how she helps people. Shout out to the Palace that was taking up donations last night for Dr. Chanita. So all right, but first we gotta get into these sound bites first. All right.
Hey, drop.
Ooh.
Really nice.
Kimmi is very nice.
You know who I'm
However,
afraid of? That girl that was talking all that shit that I had never seen before at the girls' trip. What is that? Was she on something else? She looked familiar or something. The big girl with the did she have braids and she just had
We're gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that. Her name is Chanita Foster. She was on a show.
Chanita, yeah, she looked like a Chanita, and I'm scared of her. That's who I'm scared of. I'm scared of Chanita.
So you're scared of Chanita. I'm scared of Kimmi. So Apparently Nell ain't. But
Right,
they've
right.
been married for 6 years. So before we get started,
Congratulations.
is there any advice as a relationship coach that you would like to offer up?
Okay, I think. Oh, I need to mute myself. So sorry if y'all could hear me breathing hard. I was heavy sighing over here and everything. But so now this one is. Oh, so Carlos is talking about this has been his favorite part with this girls trip, and people talking about it on social media and all this other stuff. And Miss Elaine asked him, "Is it your fave because it's messy as SHIT?" So that's what we're about to look at next. Let's see.
So she knows a little something. Okay. We have to get into this episode, Dr. Heavenly, which, by the way, is one of my favorites this season. This girls' trip has been a huge topic of conversation on social media. I want to ask you this first.
Why it's your favorite? Because it's messy as shit? Is that why it's your favorite? Because this is a messy shit. Okay? I'm just gonna say that. And it's messy about nothing. It's just messy, bitch. It's just messy. It ain't even got no substance. It's just messy.
Well, the thing is this. I feel like this episode really does do a good job at what happens on girls' trips. So the thing is this. You've been on plenty of girls' trips with your cast. Why are girl trips so complicated? Because there's a whole TikTok discussion, Dr. Heavenly, about this episode and how this episode reflects how girls' trips never go right. Why is that?
Because half them hoes really don't like each other. And to me, it's never fair. It's all about who you like and who you don't like. Like, to me, if I like Melody, I'm going to say that she didn't fuck up them rooms on purpose. But if I don't like Melody, I'm like, look, she knew what room she put them in. Because Destiny, she clearly don't like. Because that's Martell's friend. And she put them in. So it's all about who you like and who you don't like. Nothing else. Nothing else.
So do you think Melody purposefully did the rooms like that because she don't like some of the girls?
No, I think that you did that rooms like that because she don't like the girls.
I can tell you,
it even more messy.
I can tell you that didn't happen.
I'm just fucking with you, baby. I'm just playing. Don't get all it. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
I got look. I got real Nell on you, baby.
You did.
But what do you think about the whole room assignment?
I think that the rooms are always fun. I think that, you know what, it's kind of like a slow dig at somebody. You're going to pick your people that you really like and give them the favorite room. And the people you don't like as much, they might be either not thought about, or they get the small room and share it in the back. It's some kind of way on these trips, they don't have 8 rooms or however many rooms they need that are exactly the same. It's always you got something, and then you got the nice suite, and then you got somebody else, and then you got a small room at the bottom with twin beds. I don't know why that's always the case. I don't know if y'all just messy when y'all set it up. I don't know. But the people that you least like get the worst rooms. That's just facts.
The thing is this. So I want to bring this up. So obviously the way it works on reality shows is...
Real quick, Alpha MC, for the whole context of the video, they were talking about Nell and Kimmi a little bit. So I think he said Nell with an N like November when he said that comment. I think it was November Nell, not Melody. Okay.
Yes. Production obviously finds the house, and you're right. You will never find a house. I don't care if you have Jeff Bezos money. You're never gonna find a singular home where each room is equal to each other. That's just not the reality of the situation. So these rooms were these rooms based on the house we found. But Melody 100% have full authority over the selection of the rooms because it is her trip. Now, there's a big debate on social media about whether or not Kimmi and Tisha deserve.
Okay, let's be real. Let's be real. If there's a double up thing going on and you're the host, and not only a double up thing going on with Tisha and Kimmi. They can be their own people. I get that. But then also the only one that asked could they bring a +1 was one person. No, Sunny didn't ask could she bring a +1. Kimmi did not ask separately could she bring a +1. Who else was on there? Dr. Chanita did not bring a +1. Lauren did not bring a +1. I understand that they could be considered the +1s. I get that, but I'm just saying, who is there any other person at that table? Nell did not bring a +1. So whoever is like, I want to do this, but I also want to bring a +1, you're gonna be there with your +1. And then if there happens to be 3 beds in the room, guess what? You'll be there with your +1 and the other person you're comfortable with. I'm sorry for you. Logistically, that will always make sense to me. And then I believe Melody said Lauren was like the makeup room too. So it suited Lauren's professional ability as well. I'm sorry. Like that makes sense to me. That makes sense. Hey, Francois, we missed you on our last House of the Dragon review. We were looking for you, Francois. But yeah, so it still makes sense to me. I'm sorry that also, on top of everything else, that they're unlikable. It is what it is, but it still makes sense to me. And the way I've seen it on a girls' trip, if there are ladies that are more seasoned than other ladies, you do try to go ahead and let them have their own room. So I get how Nell got her own room. I do get it. I'm sorry, I get it.
Served the room that Melody gave her friends that she came there with, which was Chanita and Lauren. There's a debate happening now where people feel like because Kimmi and Tisha have been on the show since season 1 and they're OGs, that by default, they should have been given the best rooms because they've been on the show as long as Melody. Do you agree with that?
Absolutely. You know I love Melody. She a Scorpio, but that she gonna try to get a little dig in. My whole thing is, I was like, who are these 2 other? Like, why? I don't mind you bringing your friends. I don't. But if this is an ensemble cast, you do not get your.
Oh, there's one more. Forgot about Trish. Trish did not bring a +1. So nobody else brought a +1. Yeah, I'm sorry. You're going to be there with your +1. I'm sorry. I forgot about Trish. Lies, more lies.
Your friends are better damn room than you get the people on the cast. Come on, Melody. Now, come on. I love you, dog. Millimeters don't get in my ass. But I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling the truth. Now, Melody, you know you should have gave the rooms to Kimmi and Destiny before you gave it to them other hoes. We don't even know them. And I was wondering why they had so much to damn say. Not the other little girl, but the light-skinned lady. Why she had so much to say?
Well,
and my whole thing is you want me to you being silent. I'ma just say this and I'ma take it back.
You're talking. I'm being silent because you're talking. Go ahead.
Said I tried to give you a chance, but I'm gonna say this and then take it back. Whoever that girl is, what's her name? Shanita?
Yes.
Chanita had already been ran down on the game by Melody.
And at this point, as Elaine does, because my person said, no, it's not Miss Elaine. She's going to be Elaine. So as Elaine does, she purposefully starts to get Dr. Shanita's name incorrect and starts calling her Shakita. She also tried to pull this, what it seems like, on Charnita from Charnita's World on Nubian TV. She tried to pull that with her as well, like just purposely getting people's names wrong. We'll never forget, and she says it even on this one, although I don't think I'll be playing that part of the clip, but she still is saying Contessa instead of Contessa. She does this all the time. That's her Elaine dig that she likes to do. Yeah, but we'll keep going. But from this point on, from Heavenly's mouth, we're probably going to hear Chiquita instead of Dr. Chanita.
Before she got there, so she already knew whose side she was on. Y'all already know this shit is simple. Listen, she already knew. You know what I'm saying? And then she gonna go at what's her name?
Tisha.
Marshall's wife. Right, like that. Come on, girl. And Melody knew she was a mouthpiece. That's why she brought her. So Melody could sit back and let that girl speak for herself, Chanita. And ain't nobody really gonna say too much to Chanita because she'll whip all their asses up in there. I think I would have been silent. No, I wouldn't have been silent. I'd have had to handle that bitch like I had a contestant. I don't care if you can whip my ass. You're not finna pump me. You're not. I hope you got security because whatever she was saying, I was gonna give it back to her. Y'all not gonna pump me like that. I'm not gonna run. I'm not gonna run. And if we do get to fighting, I might lose, and I done lost a few of them in my time. But bitch, you gonna know you was in a fight. You gonna know. You gonna remember. I'm just playing, Carlos. I'm joking. I ain't trying to.
Before we go on, this part's still gonna keep playing because Carlos is gonna give a watered down version of Dr. Shanita's background. And this is, I don't like it when people do this. I'd rather you just either don't say either way if you do or don't like someone, or just say you don't like them. But I don't like what Heavenly does, because she's gonna say all these things throughout the thing, these crazy things. Then she'll be like, but I like her. I do not like when people do that. I'm either gonna be quiet because I don't have anything to say, and it's, you know, the moment doesn't call for me really to say if I like somebody or not, or I'm gonna say I don't like this person, but I don't want to say, but I like this person. Like, and I'm not saying you. How can I put this? She said some vile things. I think that you can criticize someone and still like them, but I don't think that's what Heavenly does. And then later on, she also says, I'm joking," but she was like, but I be honest when I'm joking. She says that as well. So every time she's like, it's just jokes. Well, you say you honest when you joke. So.
Right there, lady. But anyway, I was just like, why she got so much to say?
Well, no, the thing is this. I mean, look, can you see me? Heavily?
I can, yes.
Oh, the thing is this. You know, okay, so Chanita Foster used to be on a reality show called Football Wives.
I knew, I recognized her. I remember I saw her before. Yeah.
Yes, and she does a lot of philanthropy in Africa and in the States, and she hangs out with some of the socialites in reality television. So that's why you guys may have seen her before. Chanita, who I know Chanita, you know, from back in the day. Chanita has a huge personality.
Married?
Chanita used to be married to a football player, but they're now divorced. So currently, Chanita is single. She's not married.
Okay.
Okay.
I think Martell a hit. I'm just saying. Like, if y'all looking for another cast member, Martell will hit it. I think he like climbing bitches. You know what I'm saying? I think she look like she tall, right? When I say big, she look like she tall, right?
Wait.
I'm saying I know Martell. Martell will climb her. What you talking about? Bring her on the show permanently, because Chanita brings it, okay? Chanita just be talking shit. She great for reality TV, right? She said, watch her. All the little girl said was, you know what, I could get along with everybody. You know, even I don't like them, I don't have to, you know what I'm saying? I can be cool. Watch her. Because she done said to y'all, she might not like none of y'all motherfuckers at the table. Look, the girl didn't say that. The girl just said, I'm an adult and I can get along with people even if they're not my favorite. Chanita took that and ran with it. That's how you do on reality TV. I like Chanita.
No.
She's so pretty. I like Chanita. Chanita my friend.
Pretty. No, Shanita's cool. I like.
See, that's that part. I don't like that. I like Chanita. Shanita's my friend. All this other stuff. I don't do that. Don't do that. And of course, the disgusting comment that she made about Chanita using Martell and all this other stuff. That's just, and it's okay. You'll be able to vent, because boy, when y'all hear back some of these clips from Queen Shiba, our palace went in. Our people in the palace went in. Don't even worry about it. And I didn't edit out. I ain't mute not now curse word or nothing. Whatever you said, we needed to just cleanse ourselves after this, because it is so bad. So don't worry, I got y'all. We're not gonna leave it hanging on them saying these things. I promise you that. Let's see. All right, so now we're getting into where she starts saying Chiquita, and then she again speaks about Martell dating Chanita, and then I don't know if I kept it in, but at one point she also was like, well, maybe it could be Marques, and just doing some weird pass around stuff. Like it was weird. And like, why do you, yeah, Lala, you definitely featured in here, but it's not just you. You won't be alone, Lala. Queen said we can play her content. So yes, Lala. It's beyond unprofessional, Francois. Like so let's get into her just calling her the wrong name for no reason. And I think I have a couple more in this thing, and then we'll get to Queen Shiba's live from last night, where they took them to task. And Melody did appear in Queen Shiba's live chat last night as well, just so y'all know, in case you haven't had a chance to watch it back yet. Okay, let's see.
Nah, I wanted them on the bus together. That's what I need. Can she ride back with them?
Oh, you're gonna see. So next week's episode, you're gonna see Destiny and Melody have an all-out conversation.
And
Where
what Shakita got to say about it?
first of all, it's not Shakita like the banana, it's Chanita.
Say, chat. Chanita, I don't want no smoke with Chanita. Chanita, I love you. You're so beautiful. Chanita. I like Chanita. Keep her, him. Melody need a friend because she don't like none of these bitches, really. So keep Chanita and let her date Martell. Well, no, if she date Martell, Melody ain't gonna fuck with her no more.
That's why I was like, I don't think that'll fly.
No, we gotta get her somebody else. Who can she date? Hell,
So
Moses for the streets. Let's put Moses out there.
Moses is married.
Now. Oh no, I forget. Who's single? What's the dude name? What's what you call it man name? He's single.
Marques?
Well, I mean, I ain't think about that, but yeah, Marques will do it. Marques. I could talk to Marques. I don't talk to his grandmama and everything. I just don't put.
Yeah, honestly, again, disgusting. Yep. That's where it is. You too cute and everybody. Yes. Yeah, Maria said, I see why the comments are turned on during the live. They both knew their punk asses will be eaten alive in real time. Exactly, Maria. And they record and post later because they know they had to stop that a long time ago and just even being live. And if they were live, I don't remember. I'm sorry on this one, but I know their habit had been they stopped even going live. They would just talk to each other and then edit some chopped up. They chopped up sometimes, so they edit some things, and then they post it for the rest of us to see as like a premiere, which, so. It's like she said, I like Chanita. Yeah, she, a few times, that's what she'll do. She'll say something really nasty, and be like, I like Chanita. You have to strike for very specific reasons, and honestly, that is up to each individual. That's how I'll put it. You have to. There are strikes for certain reasons, although unfortunately they target channels that actually didn't do anything. It's always the channels that didn't really do anything that get struck more than the ones that deserve it. I'm gonna say that. But everybody's an adult, and if you have a logical reason under YouTube's guidelines that you feel like something should be struck, then that's you as an adult. I'm gonna say that. Yeah, disgusting. Yep. Okay, let's get into Carlos King making the excuse of he's not married. So Heavenly, tell me, because I'm not married. I need people like you to tell me blah, blah, blah. Oh, snap, 11:11. I missed it. Oh, wait, no, I didn't. I did miss it, but it's okay. Thank you, Tennessee girl. And then he says, I don't know nothing. I look at, oh, no, that's Heavenly is going to say, I don't know nothing. I look at a few damn clips. Don't call me. Like, don't call her office. Again, Queen Shiba and the palace going to address this as well. So we just got to get through this. So y'all know what they're directly addressing when we get to the palace clips, because we're getting there. She called Dr. Chanita a him. Oh, my God. This woman is she nasty, disgusting. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, cowards. Exactly. It's very disrespectful. They say her husband got a special friend, Barbara. Yeah, once you say you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube, bros. I see that a lot. Like that's the first thing that people go through with if they tend to usually by association not care for Dr. Chanita. The first thing they go through is calling her a man, and I'm like, really, y'all, really? Just ridiculous. Okay, so let's get into Carlos King making an excuse of I don't know, I'm not married, because this is where I'm not playing all that part, but they were leading up to Nell being friends with Melody, and Elaine was talking about did they become friends so she could just tell Melody how to handle cheating with Martell and all this other stuff, and then that's when a question was asked. That's when Carl was like, well, I don't know. I'm not married. Because Elaine asked him something like, does that make sense to you or something like that? And that's when he's like, I'm not married. And then she says all the nasty stuff she wants to say. And then she'll say, I don't know nothing. I just looked at a few damn clips and all that stuff.
People.
I need for you to tell me
Tell me if I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong.
Listen, I'm not married, so I respectfully I respectfully listen to people give married couples of I'm not married, so I can't help you, sis. I'm not the one to talk to about infidelity. I'm not.
Y'all, all y'all that's watching Messy Mondays that's on Carlos King show, don't call me him. Don't call my goddamn office. I'm just playing. I don't know this shit. I just look at a few damn clips and just we just having fun. I don't know nothing. So
why are you giving a disclaimer?
Because I got to. Don't have your grandmama call me. Don't have your daddy call me. Don't have your ex calling me. I don't want it here. I'm just playing. I don't know shit. Okay. She didn't give Shakita the information before she got there. She didn't. And Melody chose the rooms because she thought that would be best at Chanita, and everybody got a better room than Kimmi and Tisha. I'm saying I do reality TV. I already see through all of this bullshit.
That's why you're the perfect person to talk to about this. That's why I love your insight. So when you saw Nell and Kimmi get into it.
All right. Oh my gosh. And again, when we get to the palace clips, they're going to address that part too about, what was it? I just saw the comment that got my memory going. But I agree with you, Lala. They say never interrupt your enemy when they're making a mistake. I like that. Yeah, let them keep talking. Let them go. Yes. New Orleans Natural. Let me tell you what, I'm so sorry, but because of Nell's love for Martell, and I mean affectionate big sister, little brother love for Martell, and she already likes to make excuses for she generalizes all Black men as they should not be in jail instead of just the ones that are innocent shouldn't be in jail. She's already over there with Martell. Carlos possibly pushed something to a tip, and it took me a long time to get here. I was one of the last hangers on for Nell. I really was, for Chris and Nell. But no, she's already where she is, and she'd rather excuse the harm. So it wouldn't even take Carlos on that one. It's already there, just for, it's just in Nell already to just kind of protect Martell over Melody. And even though it's too much, and then she never even lets Melody have her peace and not bring Martell up, you know what I mean? Like, she really can't keep it separate. It's the worst. So unfortunately, I think we've already crossed that bridge. The palace was on fire last night. DG said, I was there for every read, every drag, every cussing out that was delivered. I saved a few of them, DG. I saved a few. Okay, so this is our last. No, this is not our last. Now we're going to the part where he said, Elaine says, because we know Mel don't like none of them. And this is where she says, I'm joking, but I'm being honest. So every time later, if you ever hear her again say she's joking, that does not matter because she's still being honest in her jokes. So just keep that in mind when she says these disgusting things.
They haven't had any issues that I've seen on the show. Do they like each other? That's a very good question.
Because we know Mel don't like none of them. But do they like each other? I'm playing. I don't know. Listen, I'm just joking, y'all.
That's what triggered my memory. Thank you, Kat. And someone else might have commented it before Kat, but this is what triggered my memory. When Elaine was like, don't call him a job. And Queen Shiba had to point out that, just want to say that, well, someone on the panel said, and y'all, let's show them millimeters don't call, blah, blah, blah. And Queen Shiba was like, the ones that were calling and showing up to people's houses and stuff weren't millimeters. So that definitely is addressed in the palace. Thank you. I couldn't remember what I wanted to say. So I appreciate that.
Please leave me alone.
The
part is I be joking, but I be telling the truth. That's the problem. And I try to play it up, but I really be telling the truth. Like, we gonna get together because your man cheated on you, girl, and we gonna be friends because both our husbands cheat. Bitch, you could have been friends with any bitch on that table. I mean, Carlos, these are people real life and we playing. First of
all, listen.
You laughing, bitch. You laughing.
Because I have a funny bone. I can't laugh. I have a funny bone.
You need to tell me, Dr. Heavenly, you're wrong, and you need to stop this right now.
You're wrong about the fact that as a married woman, you think if a wife is being cheated on, she should talk to somebody else. I'm gonna tell you
saying there
wrong
ain't no
for
reason
that.
to bond. Like, okay, your man cheated, my man cheated, so let's talk to them. And I hope Martell did encourage it. You know what? I know I cheated, baby. I know I cheated. But you know what? I got a friend. He cheated too. So you need to go meet his wife, and y'all need to talk it through. That's what you're giving me.
Well, I think these are good questions that, should be brought up and asked, because I don't know the basis of what their friendship started on.
He always does that. Pulls the messy, says the messy, then he tries to go to this mature place. No, Carlos, it's not working. Indigo Girl said the envy of these two for Mel is very thick. Yes, it's as thick as someone said the mucus, J28T, the mucus in Carlos's throat is that thick. That's how thick the envy is. Let's see. Thank you. Okay, I was wanting to ask Don Don, and someone else said something about she got pushed off her live. Y'all, where is this live? Because I'm like, wait a minute, does this happen later? I want to see where she got kicked. She basically got pushed off her live because she couldn't take it anymore. So, oh my gosh, Don Don, you might be running errands, but you're gonna have to help me. I want to see it. Okay, he sure didn't have all those laughs last week, but he's happy as long as she's being his puppet. Yep. Snake and Elder are bands. Yes, Melissa, I agree. Okay, so now we're going to this is where she does it again. I like everybody. I like Martell. I like Mel. I like Destiny. I like such and such. So she does that again. So that's what we're going to. This is short. You don't have to listen to it for too long. But it's just the hypocrisy. Just clocking.
Was not married. Okay?
Right.
He wasn't. So we gonna pray all through that, Sonny. You all right with me? I mean, you know what I'm saying? I think you could have been nicer, but it's unfortunate what happened. But everybody got their side, and I think that everybody's good people. I like Kimmi. I like Nell. I like Tricia. I like they men. Martell is a damn fool, but I like him. You know what I'm saying? He's funny. He's fun. The thing I love about Martell is he don't give a damn. But that's the same reason I do like Mel. Mel give a damn. She's saying fuck all y'all. And you included. But I'm joking. But I like all the people. I'm just joking. But my whole thing is, yeah, Sonny couldn't have took nobody, man, that couldn't have, you know what I'm saying? Unless he wanted to be taken. I say that.
Well, I think that's the thing too. And I'm glad you brought that up, because I think two things happen, right? I strongly believe at the end of the day, just like how we talked about last week, right? When you first met Dr.
Okay. Last soundbite for this lie or for this messy stuff. And then I'm gonna put a poll in here real fast because y'all are in here and you'll actually see this poll. So hold on. I'm gonna take a poll if y'all want to go try to look at where she got ran off her live. And you gotta answer the actual poll so I can make sure I'm actually tracking to see. Or just do you want to watch where she got ran off her live? And I'm putting it's gonna be an actual poll. Because then we'll add that to this. Because I think I have time to stay for that part too. So okay, the poll is live. So please answer that poll as I play this last clip in this part. And this is where I think Heavenly says to Carlos, don't fall out with me. And then Carlos is like, PSA, I wish Don was up here just to do this part. PSA, she and I won't ever fall out. It's talking about him and Elaine. And Elaine's telling Carlos, I've learned so much from you. She's talking about from the production side, but whatever. Okay, so that's what we're about to listen to.
So I think the example. So you will never be friends with Mariah.
Ever? No. Why would I be? You lied on my man, and your man was the one fucking around. That's what I don't get about y'all. Y'all be trying to experience the shit that y'all man doing. I ain't talking about Contessa or nobody else. Get me out of this. I need to get up out of this. This is how I get in trouble. This shit is lie. I got to go, Carlo, because
I'm moving. Okay, listen. And the final words is this. What do you hope at the end of the day happens with the friendships of these ladies?
I hope that you get Melody some more goddamn friends. Now you can keep Shakita over there with Melody, because Shakita is a bombshell. She got a whole show by her goddamn self. Keep Shakita, what's her name?
Chanita.
Keep Chanita. Get her a man. Get Melody. In fact, fuck her. Change the whole fucking show to find them hoes some men outside of Huntsville with some new freaking friends, because Melody is sick of y'all asses and she don't want to be there. Put her as executive producer over some more shit, tit for tat. And get her away from these damn people, because she don't like them and she ain't gonna never like them. And then now you got Martell.
Dang, I was looking for my Mariah clip. I was looking for it. Why is it not in here? How of all the ones did I take Mariah out? I have other ones I could have taken out first. Dang. Okay. It's not the main point, but I had it. Oh, Brenda, thank you for the super sticker. I appreciate it. Let me pop the trunk, because I also did see Cash App come through, so I can just do it all at once. So thank you very much. I am definitely grateful for that. Let me see here. I know I saw it. It's like, oh, Mims girl. Thank you, Mims girl, for the Cash App. I appreciate you. So, all right, we going.
All right, we going. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Thank you very, very much. Okay, so I know. Yes, that's what I'm saying. She says Coon Tessa is very disrespectful. It's so disrespectful. Right, it's her truth, not the truth. Right. Right, DG. It always falls back to put a man in the mix. Like, I don't like that. Yes. The man does not have to be there to make somebody relevant. Like, it's cool if they're there. That's great. I want happiness for everybody if they want to be in a relationship, but that's weird to keep forcing it on people. Yeah, she thinks what she's saying is cute. She thinks it's very cute. Okay, so now we're going to where Elaine got ran off because y'all voted. Let me see. Let me tell y'all. 211 of y'all voted, and 92% of those said yes, we want to see Elaine get ran off her live. So I have no context except I keep hearing y'all say this, so that's why we're gonna watch this. Okay, so let's see what happens. I have no idea what's about to happen.
How y'all feeling today? Good. Listen, if nothing else, I get an A for effort because I gets up in the morning. I either go running, I go walking, or I do these knotless machines with my trainer. Trainer DA just left. In the morning, 2 bottles of water. I get my water in, got to stay hydrated. I actually do my oxygen. I just do that because I got that from somebody. But and then I drink my coffee. I'm a coffee drinker. I don't care what nobody say. My little boy Zachary got me drinking it black. I don't put nothing in my coffee, no cream, no sugar. Usually I used to go to Starbucks and get a caramel macchiato and then play with it and say non-fat milk, knowing that they caramel and that sugar and all of that was going to have me right. But regular black coffee will do it. It'll do it for you. Get you up in the morning. Now, I get up, and then after my workout, and maybe I should do it before, but after my workout, I go in the shower and I take a cold shower. It's like a shock to the body. Somebody said do it, but I'm telling you, it gets you up in the morning and it gets you going. Try that cold shower, because at night I take a hot bath because that put me down. I put salt in my baths because I think it clean you, but whatever it's like, that's so salt.
Y'all, I paused it because I see no sound. Can y'all hear, or was that just dead silent for y'all for so far listening to her? Working on everything but that bass still on the inside. Come on, butter. Y'all, let me know. Okay, y'all can hear it. Okay. I was like, dang it, because there's no rewind when you're watching the live this way on Instagram. Okay, so I can just keep going. Woo! I was like, no, come on now. Okay. So let me go back. I'm not going back. I'm just going to keep playing from where I paused it.
For your back here to make you feel better. Bath at night. At night, I might get me a hot tea, or, depending on how I'm feeling, I might get me a red wine and chill it for the rest of the night. But get up, get out, get in the morning, come up with a morning routine, pray, meditate, whatever you need to do. At least 5 minutes, sit down in silence and ask God. Manifest everything you want for that day, for that week, for that month, for your life. Do your stretching. Stretching is important. I'm 53 years old, baby, and I got to stretch. I got to stretch this body. Because if you don't, it start getting stiff back here. My husband is a pain doctor, and I be having right here. And, that comes from the real stat from me doing dentistry and right here. So I have to actually do exercise to help with that. I actually do see a chiropractor. Anything I can do to make myself better, I'm trying to damn it do it. I get facials. I get the chemical peel when I feel like it. I get the Botox. I get the fillers if I want to, a little bit. I don't do too much because y'all be doing too much. Listen, whatever you need to do to make yourself feel good, look good, do it. I got the O shot. Go on down there, see Dr. Jackie and make you ooh, right? I got all that together. I was getting the pellet, the BioT pellet that helps with your hormone balance, right? Learn all of this stuff before you do it. Read up on it. Do all your research before you try anything new, okay? Make sure you're healthy. Every year, go get your blood work. If you got something wrong, you might have to go every 6 months, every 5 years. If you're over 40, 45, get that colonoscopy. Make sure you get your mammogram. Keep yourself healthy, baby. I plan on living until I'm 117 years old. So I want this body to work. Now, I don't want to be skinny. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be skinny. Y'all so sweet. God is good. I love y'all so much. The O shot gives you ooh. I'm definitely interested in getting hormone balance. Yeah, go see Dr. Jada, Dr. Jackie. All of them got that BioT. Dr. Damon got it if y'all want it. He does chiropractic work. He is a chiropractor on staff. Damon does the weight loss stuff because a lot of people have pain because of the weight. So of course he got the shots, he got the Manjaro, he got the Ozempic, he got all the, but mostly what Damon does is personal injury. If you've been hurt in a car accident, slip and fall, whatever, he got the people there, the therapy, the therapist there, physical therapist. He does trigger point injections. He does the pain pumps if you got bad pain. Any kind of pain, cancer pain. He got people with knee pain, back pain, shoulder pain, all that. He does that. And then he does the low THC card. So if you need a card for you know what I mean? He does that as well. I thank you guys for everything y'all have. Let's see what y'all talking about. You look good, Heavenly. Who messing with Carlos? Somebody say leave Carlos alone. Dr. Chanita. I don't even know who that is. Let's see, Heavenly. How do you feel about FAMU? I love FAMU. That's my alma mater. I love it. My baby girl is there. I love Meharry Medical College. Listen, HBCUs for me, it's a time of a lifetime. It's a experience of a lifetime. I mean, I remember when I was at FAMU, I had a good time. My daughter down there having a good time. She at the football game. She was here this weekend for the football games. I mean, if you're going to go to an HBCU, get the full experience, go on the set. They get dressed up every day to get up there and go on the set and have fun. Then they had this party my daughter was telling me about. They call it a silent party. I ain't never heard about that before, but she said she did it at Woodward when they were at private school. They put these earphones on and they had the music in the earphones, but the actual venue is quiet. But everybody got different colors on their thing. So if you got red, everybody got red, got the same song playing. Everybody got blue. It's interesting. I ain't think it would look fun. She said it was the most fun ever. And them kids in there all together. To be young again, she's 18. So they just silly and they having a good time. But main thing, you can have a full life, but get your work too. Get up. Eat right, exercise, get your work. It's time for everything, but everything comes with balance. Gotta be balanced. When you have kids, your whole life changes, your whole reason for living changes. We're gonna think that, oxygen. I do the oxygen thing. I don't think I need it. I just saw Carlos do it, so I get the oxygen, but it do give you a little pep in your step, really. They sell it in a can. Oxygen, yes, ma'am. Don't give you the right to come. Who the fuck is Dr. ignorant. I ain't said nothing about that damn lady. I don't even know who she is. The fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all, you know what? Y'all need to look at shit before y'all talk about it. But anyway, I ain't gonna do with that ignorance. But good morning. You look great. Thank you. 117. What's 117? 117. 117. Carlos alone. I don't know. Somebody said something about Carlos. But anyway, Carlos is good people. We love him. Have a great day. Good. Y'all have a great day. I'm getting up, getting out. Get something. Y'all do the same. I love you guys, and I see y'all later. All right. Take care. Bye. Turn off. Let me see how the hell I turn this off. How do we turn this off? Morning, y'all. What's up? How y'all feeling?
Oh, God. She was looking for that ex. She didn't plan on getting off that live at that time. And then how you gonna say, who the F is Dr. Chanita? And you talked about her all that time. Then how you also gonna be like, you need to watch it before you talk about it. And you just said, I don't watch, y'all. I don't know. You just said that. This is why we have to see the stuff in context. That you sound crazy. She Courtney. Y'all, please. I saw my content creators in here. Queen Common Sense, Chef Don Don right now, the Chef Don Don too. Kicking it with Courtney. Glam Rocks. I saw Glam Rocks. Y'all, I wish I could just rewind that part. Oh, I might have to pull a chit chat and just go ahead and clip that part out. Hold on, y'all. Let me get this. Let me get a copy of this before she take this down when she realized how crazy she looked. Hold on 1 second. Y'all gotta give me a minute. Talk amongst yourselves in the chat so I can go grab this. Cause I need it in case she take it down. Oh, who the F is Dr. Chanita? No, don't get mad now. Oh my gosh. She ran away like so fire. Come on, phone. Don't fail me now. Let me get it. Okay, it said download complete. I got it. In case to my fellow content creators, if she ever take it down, I got you. I will send you a copy. I got y'all. Cause no. Okay, now we're going to the palace. We are going to the palace. This right here is the best. Okay, let's head on to the palace, and our star-studded panelists are over here. Queen Shiba, of course, gathered Carlos and Elaine. Where is it at? Hold on. Here we go. So let's see. Let me find my timestamps. Hold on. So y'all know I got these notes. Lots of notes. Okay. Queen Shiba came in hot early. Soon as her intro ended, she was there. So let me get back on over here. Check my speed. Oh, we're doing good on time. I might play it at normal speed. We're doing good on time. Okay. Here we go.
Debbie told me I can be myself. Listen, and Debbie told me I can be myself, and that's why they love me. Now, I don't normally cut up, but tonight I'm standing on business like we always do. We are full speed ahead in the palace. And listen, you got to check them sometimes when they say you don't listen, sir. You're not my daddy. You not my daddy. But that's the kind of energy we are on tonight. You not my daddy. And if you are ready to go palace, let me know. Let me know, Palace, if you are ready to go, because we about to stand on mofo business. Let me tell you something. I'm about to windmill. You for you, Dr. Chanita Foster. Don't know you. Don't have no relationship with you. But let me tell you what you not going to do, Carlos King and Heavenly. You're not going to clown her like that. And I sit back with a platform of this size and not windmill for that queen for all that she's doing for those Black kids in Africa. Oh, no, sir. No, ma'am. That we finna windmill the fuck out of this tonight. And I'm not going to be here long. We windmilling. Let's go, Courtney. We windmilling, because let me tell you something. Now is the time to windmill, because I ain't seen not one fucking thing that you've done in the community, Carlos and or Heavenly. But you seem to take a position every night on a show titled Messy Mondays, and you go after women that are striving to make a difference, even against adversity. Let me pause there. even against adversity, things that require you to ask for funding, things that require you to get in front of your audience and say, like Dr. Chanita said, hey, listen, don't think I'm not going to get up on this mofo and ask you for a little bit of money so that we can make it make sense in Africa. I know y'all good over here in the US of A, but they not good over there in Africa. And I swear to God, this is not a paid promotion. Nobody asked me to do this, but I decided I wanted to do this, period, point blank. Because now we have to stand on business when it comes to Black excellence. I didn't like the tone of the conversation. I don't normally get bothered or I don't get into the threshold of messy Mondays. Number one, let me tell you why. If we're talking on a spiritual principle, you know why I really don't fuck with messy Monday like that? Y'all ready? Because it ain't yours, Carlos. It ain't yours. You didn't conceptualize it. You didn't create it. You didn't innovate it. You stole it. You stole it from another Black queen. Now call me a liar and I'll pull up every fucking receipt I have. You stole it from two Black women that pitched it to you about 2 years ago. And you were supposed to get back with them. And you took it. And now here we are in this current state of 2024 of you taking their idea. And this ain't the first time you've done it. And you call it. You didn't even have the audacity to change the name. So I'm going to stand on business tonight. I'm going to stand on business for those two queens that you took the name from. Messy Monday, it ain't yours. But since we're in the habit of stealing, let's go. It ain't yours. Yeah, did y'all not know that? So every time you tune in, you are providing funding to something that he took. You know what? Let me be cute. Allegedly. Let me be cute because I'll pull up the receipts now and I got them. And ma'am, if you are here, feel free to pull up. Let me drop the link, y'all. This ain't for you. Don't come up. Regular people, don't come up. If you just happen to be listening to the lady that he stole her idea from, please feel free to come up. Now, you got to come in hot because they come in hot. So we matching energies tonight. I feel you. I see what you're saying. Angel Nicole said, Queen coming in hot tonight. No, we not. We not coming in hot. We actually matching energies because see let me tell y'all what's happening. Let me tell y'all what's happening. There's this undercurrent of hypnotic rhythm that's going on where there's this group, small select group of Black YouTubers that are trying to become gatekeepers and establish what they call, I don't know if y'all seen the movie on Netflix, it's called The Platform, where they determine who gets to eat first, where they determine who gets more credibility for covering what. We've been here before you and Heavenly ever pulled up. We've been here before you and Heavenly ever pulled up. So we get to determine. So you're not going to come over here and make a mess and exploit Black women and take shit from Black women and think and don't think that the palace ain't going to say nothing. Now, I can't speak for everybody else, but I don't give a damn about no Carlos King because I ain't trying to get into his kingdom. I've built my own. So when it comes to the work that Dr. Chanita is doing, and I don't know her behind the scenes, but I'm just talking about everything that I've seen her do for the community, not just here in America, but abroad in Africa. Yeah, we're going to stand on business tonight. You gatekeepers can sit down somewhere. And you tried to strong arm. Y'all tried to strong arm Armand. You do the math. You write down the names in your head and see what I'm coming up with and watch it. But that shit don't work because we're not drifters over here. That shit don't work because we have no problem with getting it how we get it. We have no problem for hustling and working for what we need. We don't need not one person to push us to the top. And when you standing on your own and when you've built your shit from the bottom up and the ground up and you don't need not one person to usher you in, you can use your platform to make a difference. And that's what we're going to do. Because Carlos King, let me tell you something. You were quick to say on that platform, I don't know. I've never been married. Then why the fuck are you doing shows called Love and Marriage? Love and Marriage. If you've never been married, sit down and let somebody else school you. And you had somebody that could do that by the name of Dr. Melody Shari. But I don't really think that you are willing to put yourself in a position, because you're quick to do that and say, I don't know, I'm not married, but this is what I'm hearing. Then why are you putting yourself in the forefront as an expert of love and marriage when you've never been married? We can stop there. Now, Dr. Heavenly opened up her big ass mouth and say, I don't take no advice from nobody. Then why the fuck are you listening to a man that ain't never been married?
Oh my God.
I'll wait. Why would you get on a platform to partner with a man? Because you were quick to say, Nell shouldn't listen to Melody because Melody's man cheated on her. And Nell shouldn't listen to Melody about anything because she got cheated on. Now, instead of you focusing on the...
Sorry, 1 second, y'all. 1 second. I do want to answer this question a little bit and try to stay in my boundaries, because I got to stay in my own boundaries. Why doesn't someone have their channel struck? Okay. All I can say is this. You do what you feel as a reasonable adult. You look at the YouTube guidelines. A content creator is not the only ones that can, and it might not be striking. It might be more reporting a channel. But, oh gosh, how was I going to say this? I was just about to say something. When Don Don did his live on his regular channel, he couldn't go live for a week because someone said he was bullying and harassing them, but he was just talking about the grief he was going through because of some things going on with his family. It is not just a content creator that can report a channel. I do support channels being reported for valid reasons. So I'm not trying to rally anything, but I see this question getting asked repeatedly and repeatedly. So I'm just saying it's not just content creators that can report a channel for violating YouTube guidelines. So that's where I'm gonna have to leave it, because I'm just honestly letting y'all know, if you're asking that, the power is more in subscribers' hands than a content creator's hands most times when it comes to that. So please take that as you will and do your research. And I hope that helps a little bit. Oh, let me see. Right. You can report a channel, and one of the things is bullying. Correct. Okay, so now we're going back to Queen Shiba's audio.
You want to exploit the pain of the women. Keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. God forbid if you find yourself in that position, Dr. Heavenly, keep that same fucking energy. Because what happens to a woman, what happens to a victim is not her. That's reflective of the offender. Y'all get what I'm saying? Or am I getting ahead of myself? Y'all get what I'm saying? Or am I getting ahead of myself? Keep that same fucking energy. So you came in and you doubled down. Shit, I ain't taking advice from nobody that ain't never did it or been. Then why the fuck are you on a platform with a nigga that ain't never been married? I'm just saying. What value does he bring to the conversation besides tearing down marriages? And the number that he pulled 2 weeks ago on Tricia and her family. Tricia, I don't care if you have a whole husband and a whole boyfriend. The way he did that shit was janky. He could have had see, let me tell you who's going to feel the effects of that. And I'm going to get into it in a minute. Your kids. Carlos don't give a damn about you and Marques. Carlos don't give a damn about you and Marques. Guess who's going to feel all of this? Your kids. It ain't that Marques is right and you're wrong, or you're wrong and he's right. The fucking puppet master got y'all dancing, doing blackface for $2,500. Is it worth it? Is it worth it? Because we ain't seen no fucking displays of love. But I wouldn't expect to see it from a man that ain't never been married. I wouldn't expect to see it from a man that says that his gay friends openly date married straight men. I wouldn't expect to see it. Now, go back and roll the tape. You did say it. You did say, go back on his page and roll the tapes. Now, I'm not talking about nothing what I believe. I'm talking about facts. You said it. that your friends of a particular sexual orientation purposely date heterosexual married men. Nigga, how are you qualified? I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'm on my big one tonight, and I'm not saying don't come to my page. All I'm asking you to do, for those of you that are tuned in, is to recognize where you are. Please do not say, Queen Shiba, I admire you. And I used to this and this. Don't. I'm just a human being. Don't set yourself up for the okie doke. Because I can disappoint you at any time of day because I'm simply a human being. Don't admire me. Take what you need from me and discard the rest. But you need to recognize a bias when you see one. So before you get in my chat and say, I have a fun, it seems like you don't like Carlos. I don't. And I don't think I've ever tried to hide it. I've been on Carlos King before anybody recognized what he was up to, because I knew the track record. I don't. And I can say, you know why? Because I don't give a fuck about getting on his shows. I don't need Carlos King to get to the top. I don't need Carlos King. He's not my gatekeeper. He may be theirs and theirs and theirs, but he ain't mine. And that's why I love the way Armand stood the fuck up and said, I don't need Funky Dineva to do me a favor. I don't need Claudia Jordan to do me a favor. I don't need Al Reynolds to do me a favor. And as a matter of fact, before they really try to dog me out, let me tell you exactly how much money I was making. $70,000. Be careful. Watch these gatekeepers that's coming over here now. We've been here. We've been doing this shit. Small YouTubers like us. We brought Love and Marriage Huntsville up to par, to where it is. When the viewers stopped watching it, we carried it. Heavenly, you just pulled the fuck up. Quit playing with us. You just pulled the fuck up, and we ain't got not one thanks, but we don't need it because you are not the source, Carlos King. And I think you need to recognize that you better quit shitting where you eat, because you've been shitting where you eat for quite some time. And the girls in Atlanta, boo-boo, are talking. I got receipt upon receipt upon receipt upon receipt. Now, let me say this. I am not that type of content creator because it really don't serve me to expose you. But boo-boo, the line is around the corner of Black women that you've done wrong. And Marques, I don't know you, baby, but they trying to pour out your receipts too. And I let it be. So when you boys are stepping behind the camera, I'm going to just ask you to consider one thing. Please start doing Black women right, because people ain't liking it. And it's the people you run with that are telling it all. And I'm going to just run down a couple of names, Carlos, real quick, that may be familiar.
Okay, before she runs down her names, because I'm going to play that part. I'm going to let that play. It's playing. I just want to say this too. And how can I put it? We can't expect everybody to see everything we've ever said. So I'm honestly saying this from like as if you've never heard it from me before's perspective. But I do believe in mass. If you don't want to support something, definitely don't support it. I do also believe that people have different ways of how they show their support. So Marques is the producer too. I think Marques might be the one that went to convince Marques to, is it Marques one of those producers on Love and Marriage Huntsville? Okay, yeah, here we go. Thank you, Muted Expressions. Thank you. Okay. I have been saying this, support or boycott, however you do that you feel is the most effective, because for instance, I don't live, well, no, I'm sorry. I have to be honest. I do live watch the show when I have done my watch alongs. But like for the trendies, they're not going to also then go watch it. We just watch it together on the watch along as one thing, so we can kind of still know what's going on. And I'm going to say this, the reason I'm still like, I get watching it, number one, is still Melody's house. I know she's not promoting the show, and I'm just like, that's why I kind of laid back on it too, because she ain't seen it for them like that. But it's still her house, so I don't want to see anything that she actually still cares for, like whatever. So or go down like that. So I'm just saying, do what you honestly do feel in your heart, because I see the good in each of the strategies. So most of us content creators that are like getting soft struck and all these other strikes from Carlos King, when we tried to show the podcast clips, that they had told them at that time that part their phones could be out. You know, shout out to my content creators that warned me, like, hey, he's starting to soft strike these channels. What we do is, as a content creator, is we'll put our eyes on it, and then y'all can come. Like, most of y'all say, I ain't even watched the show in forever. I just be coming to watch y'all to see what y'all say, and that's how you stay in the loop. So you can do that, obviously, which also that gives you a way to kind of, you're boycotting the show anyway, anything Carlos King. But also, I do understand the ones that choose to look so they can then come back and talk about it, or even, I mean, everybody's different on how they're gonna do it. So I just want to say that, because every now and again I'll get somebody that comes and yells at me, you need to boycott, and I'm like, I mean, I am and I'm not, because I'm just kind of like, I'm on what Melody's on type thing, you know what I mean? But also, like, even not watching Messy Mondays, and some do, I'm gonna go see Ebony show Style and Spirit to see her recap sometimes about Messy Mondays, because she keeps me in the loop. Don keeps me in the loop on stuff I can't watch. But if nobody was watching it, I get it, starving the attention. I do get it. So in mass, I understand not watching, but sometimes I feel like there would be complete silence, and then they would sound right because they're the only ones speaking, if that makes sense. So I like it for someone to come back and offer facts and counterpoints. So that's all I'm saying is, I don't support pressuring people into doing one way or the other. I do support whatever you decide to do, because your reasons are going to be your reasons on it. Again, I'll say this now, there's some people that, to me, they're not reaching the masses, and I would kind of, there's some people I can't give them oxygen, but I do understand when other people report on it, if that makes sense. I don't want to say too much, because I really do be trying not to get into it with anybody that does content. How can I say this? But I've said it before, like, if it's the thousands of views that helps the person, if you just want to go watch your person that recaps it, then that's not really too much helping the other person. Sometimes it does bring attention, so somebody will be curious and watch, but overall it's your daily intake of it. And if you're watching it in mass, it's going to help. If you reduce the numbers, it won't help them as much, and they can kind of calm down the nonsense, because they're going to follow the money, follow the eyes, where the eyes want to be, and stuff like that. So and thank you, Tennessee girl, I appreciate you. I know you are a YouTube veteran out here traveling these streets. I appreciate you. But I just want to say, please do not pressure people on how they choose to handle it, because there's so many different ways that to be handled. But I definitely understand a boycott. I'm not saying I don't. I'm just saying let people decide. That's all I'm saying. So shout out to the ones that have holding it strong with the boycott. I get it. Shout out to the content creators that do watch alongs, because it's still like a middle ground. All of it, because in the end we do end up coming back to talk about it. Like, so you know what I mean. So nobody's at fault in my eyes. That's all I'm trying to say. No one's at fault, because we all, no matter what side of the fence we are on this, we all come back and talk and recap about it if we're being honest. You know what I mean? So that's all I'm saying. So don't pressure anybody. Okay. Let me go back to the queen.
And then I'm gonna open up the chat. I'm gonna open up the chat. Hold on. Carlos, Candy Burris. Did you or did you not take something from her? Shari Whitfield. Did you or did you not take something from her by way of a, you know what, I ain't gonna even go there. The makeup artist, Messy Mondays. Did you or did you not take something from her? Angela, the producer that once worked with you on Love and Mirror Huntsville. Did you or did you not take credit or take something away from her? Melody Cherie. Did you or did you not take something from her? And if I didn't know any better, and I dug deep to get my research today, I got a funny feeling and a sneaky suspicion, but because I couldn't find it, I'm not going to share it. But my spidey senses say that Dr. Chanita falls in that same category. Did you or did you not take something from her? Because the streets of Atlanta is talking, honey. And I'm telling you, the receipts are around the corner regarding you and what you do with Black women. You flatter them. You get them close to you. Did you steal that TV show on OWN? Did Angela not? You know what? Angela, I'm sorry, sweetheart. And I ain't never talked to Angela a day in my life. But did Angela not pitch that show? I've never heard you give her not one public recognition. Was that your idea? That real estate show here in Houston? Is that your shit? Or is that another black woman's? See, you ain't no different than that white man that did that to the women, the black women in Hollywood when they came with the idea of the Matrix. Do y'all not know the story? The black women that went and wrote the Matrix and sat in front of the Hollywood executives and they heard everything she had to say. And then they came and they took her idea and they gave you the Matrix and they made a sequel. And you know what they tried to do to her? They tried to drain her dry in court. They tried to bleed her dry, hoping that her money would run out, that she couldn't fight them and her voice would never make it. But they were forced to pay her an undisclosed amount. Carlos, the clock is ticking. You are operating under the cloak of grace. And if you don't fix it, oh yeah, you done stole a lot of shit from black women. And I'm not sure why y'all sitting around being quiet and playing nice with his ass, because he ain't playing nice with you. And the way that you and Dr. Heavenly treated Dr. Chanita on this messy Monday, oh yeah, we can talk about it. Is that really your show on OWN Network? Y'all saying, wow, y'all didn't know? You better do your research. A lot of this shit is public information. And the only reason I'm hesitating is because I went to do my research. I research everything, just like I did with Kyle and Stormy Steele and Canvas Beauty. And I said, did y'all not know who this man is? He worked for the startup ByteDance. That's worth over $180 billion. And y'all said, okay, how's that important? ByteDance founded TikTok. Start doing your homework. Carlos King, you should be ashamed of yourself. And Dr. Heavenly, you are such an embarrassment to black women. You are an embarrassment because what you did and the sexual derogatory comments that you made about this woman that goes back and forth to Africa to do things for little black girls. And I don't like how you made those sexual comments about how Martell can climb up on her and do her. See, a lot of content creators spared your ass, but I'm not sparing you tonight. Gatekeeper. I'm not sparing you tonight because you fucking playing in my playground, our playground, which is YouTube. There are no rules. You can get it like everybody else. And from what I can tell, y'all ain't sparing nobody. And you didn't spare that lady. She didn't send for you. And you disrespected her in the utmost ways. Of all the beautiful things that you could say about her community efforts, what she's doing compared to what you're not doing, the only thing that you could do was offer up her vagina on a platter without her permission. And let me ask you a question, Dr. Heavenly, because she's friends with Melody Shari. So how was he gonna get it? Take it? How was he gonna get it if he climbed up on her? Because surely this is a woman of essence. This is a woman of class. This is a woman of sophistication. So how would he get it if he climbed up on top of her? Because he surely would have to take it. So you know what? I can't do you, bitch. I can't do you. And listen, if you don't like my language, go ahead and get out. Because there's too many of us sitting back as spectators not saying shit because we think we're too small. Our platforms don't matter. I don't want to rub nobody the wrong way. Fuck them. They on here eating black women alive. Fuck them. Excuse my language. They laughing about it. It's not funny that you would depict her in a sexual derogatory way. She has children. She has daughters. She sits next to people in high places in Africa. Come on now. You gonna put some fucking respect on her name tonight. You gonna rethink how you show up for Messy Mondays. I don't normally go that low with Dr. Heavenly and Carlos because I expect nothing less. You got to consider the source. But the way you did her and depicted her sexually, you have to be ashamed of yourself. And Carlos, you fucking laughed. And let me tell you something. The same shit that makes you laugh will make you cry. I don't give a fuck who don't like what I'm saying tonight. I'm gonna get in here and windmill for you, Dr. Chanita. I got it. Don't even know you, but I got it. Because that was wrong what they did to you. That was wrong of the sexual example. That's what blew my top. All that other shit is reality TV. That's what blew my top. This woman is a suicide survivor. This woman is doing the best that she can for her kids and some other kids that don't even belong to her in other communities. And all you can say is she can lay down and Martell can hop on her and screw her. Dr. Heavenly, you done lost your fucking mind.
When I tell you, Queen Shiba did not come to play around. She did not come to play around. I am so glad she's calling them to the carpet. I love that Melody pulled up to back it up. If you came in later, we did play Melody's TikTok live where Melody went in. Then we played what Carlos and Dr. Heaven or Elaine were saying in their messy Monday. Then now we're on to we also did play when Elaine had to get off her live because she realized that people weren't there for her for no workouts. And then now we're on to Queen Shiba last night from the palace. Okay, so now we're getting into a part that said, my notes say, Queen said she's gonna circle back on some Carlos King receipts. So just because she didn't have what she thought she had tonight, don't sleep well. Don't sleep peacefully because she's coming back with her receipts when she get them. So that's where we're going to next.
Period. Thank you, Sugar. I appreciate it. And that's what we doing, y'all. We holding the fucking line because they holding it over there and we gonna hold it over here. We won't do nothing else. We gonna hold the line. You went too fucking far. You did not have to do that to Carlos, to her. But let me ask you something, Carlos. And you better be fucking glad I could not find my receipt because I was gonna out your ass tonight. And you know what? God works, I ain't gonna even say work in mysterious ways. He saved you. Somebody praying for you. They say Jesus looks out for babies and fools, and you ain't a baby. So I'm going to say this. I could not find that receipt that I thought I had. But God works, I ain't going to even say work in mysterious ways. He saved you. Somebody praying for you. They say Jesus looks out for babies and fools, and you ain't a baby. So I'm going to say this. I could not find that receipt that I thought I had. But I'm coming back when I do find it. And I think I know why you're mad at it. And I think I understand why you're trying to create a negative smear campaign around Dr. Chanita so you can discredit anything she says. I think I know. And I ran off a list and I can't help but to wonder, but I'm going to do my research. I'm going to do my research because I swear I thought I saw it, but I can't find it.
She said, God takes care of babies and fools, and you ain't no baby. If that ain't that's one of my favorites. That's one of my favorites that she said last night. You ain't no baby. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot, but that's just one of my tops for sure. We all need to remember to never get on Queen Shiba's bad side ever. Look, and she'll be bothering people, so you really ain't going to get on her bad side. Just be a regular person. You'll be good to go. Let me see here. Hi. Hello, Ebbs Q. Hey, everybody that has come in here. Good to see y'all. We got more with Queen Shiba and the palace because, baby, the palace showed up. I'm going to tell you this. I did not capture the timestamp for Sugar. So y'all got to go back and watch. And Sugar's one of the first people to speak. But so please don't miss out on Sugar's voice. Now she's gonna come in on the end, and I did save a timestamp, but Sugar does have like one of those raspy blues jazzy voices. And it's so cute. Okay, so we're about to listen to Simone Wealthy and Auntie Estet Noir. That's where we're about to go right now, though. So let me see here. Wait, how? Oh, okay, it must be like right there. Okay.
Welcome. Let me go to Simone real quick. Simone.
Wow. Sugar took some of the heat that I was going to give. So I'm calm down now. So I feel a lot better. But I'm not surprised. I can't stand her voice. I can't stand the snake's voice. I'm not what she said. I'm just hearing this today. I didn't because I don't look at them. That's totally disgusting. But that's what you get from pure trash. She is pure, unadulterated trash. She is an insecure old ass bitch. She is insecure. She has not, the therapy is not helping her. She needs to find a new therapist and get ready, honey, because daddy don't like your ass. Because I know your bitch ass over here listening. Daddy don't like you. You done did all that shit for the last 20 plus years. But baby girl is out the house. She's in college. So get ready for what's about to happen. Get ready, buckle up, buttercup, because something's about to hit the fan on your ass. Because you ain't gonna be out here delivering all this hate and disgusting, vile things to other black women and then trying to lean back on your 25, 30-year marriage, however long the hell y'all been married. You're gonna be looking real stupid real soon. So get ready. That's all I gotta say.
Thank you, Simone. I appreciate it. Thank you. The Asset Noir.
Good evening, ladies. All I can say is
Hey.
hello. Thank you, Sugar. Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Simone. All I can say is this. I live in Atlanta and not too far removed from the receipts that Queen Shiba needs. When I say the receipts are receipting, they are receipting.
Am I
So,
lying?
no, ma'am, you don't know the half. And Carlos, the Lucifer, the Satan, the demon, the miscreant, the dumpster, trash juice, he better beware because his time is limited. And for that monkey ass flying monkey, Elaine, her time is even shorter. That's all I can say. When those receipts drop, and I might drop a few myself because again, Candy's right around the corner from me. Rashida's right around the corner from me. Michelle ATLN in my Rolodex. Baby, Chef Johnny can call all the Bravo mess. I know firsthand what happened. So Carlos, please keep coming for Dr. Chanita. And I promise you, you won't utter, stutter, or stammer her name again. That's all I can say. Yeah, I don't want me to say too much more.
Auntie Estet, I mean, well, first of all, Simone came in hot. Auntie Estet dropped the receipts. Or if you drop them to Queen Shiba, we just need those receipts. Go ahead and pass them along. We need to know Auntie Estet, because y'all, she's not just blowing hot air. Auntie Estet really can and does have, like she's got her connections and everything. If you are listening, Auntie Estet, please get those receipts out however you are led to. The trash dumpster juice got me. Yes. Please. Okay, it was Kempire. Thank you, Sweet Essence. Okay. Did not know he did it, but I'm glad it's growing. It needs to get out there, like y'all said. Utter, stutter, or stammer, right? I want to know, D. Auntie Estet, we know you're gonna do everything in decency and in order. Please. Please. First and final warning. And at this point, it's too late because he got the warning, but I think it doesn't matter anymore. I think he's already gotten his other warnings and the things about to happen. The receipt's gonna come out. I don't even think he got any more warnings to stand on. Oh, Nightbot's dropping it, Rose. It'll come back up again. Nightbot's dropping the link to vote for Melody every few minutes. So Nightbot's got you. Okay, so now we go on to maybe this is Queen Shiba, because all I wrote was that was Queen Shiba. Take his ass off the network. That's what I wrote as my note. So we're gonna hear that real fast. Let me see.
But you don't want nobody to shit to your daughter. But somebody had to go back and say something to Shanita's about your big ass mouth.
Well, I'm riding out for Chanita. Let me just tell you, you disrespect a Black woman in that capacity sexually, the way they did compared to it don't even matter. She didn't deserve that shit. And Carlos, you should have fucking called the time out and say, hold up. I don't want to go that far. Nigga, you work for OWN Network, for Oprah Winfrey, who's doing similar work in fucking Africa. Take his ass off. I'm sorry. Oh, what are y'all doing?
Okay, on to our next part. I think this is Queen again. Yeah, I think this is Queen. It said my notes say Heavenly's always speaking on women's vaginas. And I think of course we have seen this, but I'm saying my notes. I'm saying I think that my notes are saying CK is trying to run Melody off of her show. So that's what we're listening to next.
It boiled down to it. She ignorant. She ignorant. She know better. She know better for that. And we ain't letting her ride on it. She know better for that. She was ignorant as hell for that shit.
Yeah, but she didn't like. She said that she didn't like the fact that what's her name said something about her husband. Well, if you didn't like the fact that somebody said something about your husband, a lot on your husband, then you should be careful what comes out of your mouth. But she didn't. She don't. But you know what?
She always goes for women's vaginas. But here's my thing. It was wrong. It was unprovoked, unsolicited. And let me say this real quick. Now, she had a lot of mouth to say, yeah, Chanita was Melody's mouthpiece. And bitch, we already know what time it was. She done queued you up. She done filled you in. You was there. Okay, can we say the same for you? You Carlos's fucking mouthpiece?
Yeah.
He done queued you up. He don't fucking fuck with Melody. Let's talk about it. Now that Melody's putting 2 and 2 together and she recognizes that her own executive fucking producer is trying to sabotage her and run her off the show so that you can bring in Markel's mistress. Come on. What we doing?
Right.
Okay. All right. So next part. Yes, that's how I am, Constance. That's where I'm with it. She's gonna stay on. She's gonna be on the show until God says go, and that's it. That's it, and that's all. It's not on our time. It's on her time. Exactly. Okay. So now this next part we get into is Queen Shiba was saying, every black woman ain't broken. And then this is where we get disgusting and diabolical because Melody has entered the chat, as you can see on your screen. Chess pieces are on there now with her, but she does put in there it's disgusting and diabolical. That'll come up on the screen. And oh my goodness. Saying that Queen says Carlos can no longer hide his hands. And she said something about the more and more he opens his mouth, but I didn't finish my sentence, so we'll just have to play it to get that part. Let's see here. Chew them up, right? Yes, I do hope people stop supporting. I mean, at this point, over here, we don't support them. So but I do hope in mass, because they still get enough support to where they'll keep doing it. But yeah, I agree. Is it EBSQ or is it EBSQ? Is that how you pronounce it? Okay, yeah, she's gonna continue to showing up for her. That's where I am. Because she'll go and it's gonna crumble when she does go. They are very biased. Now I will claim my bias as well. That is based on how I'm seeing what I see, and now I lean towards whoever to me, I lean towards these people are most likely gonna have a bad intention. It's in my head, and I'll still look at it, but I already am just like, nah, I'm good. Okay, EBSQ, thank you. Okay, so but we all have biases, and I guess it's like they won't admit that they have a bias, and it's like, but I love Melody. No, nobody wants that type of love, whatever you call it. Get out of here. Just I'd rather you ignore me if that's the kind of like or love you have for me. Right, Indigo Girl. Right. Okay, so now we are going to the disgusting and diabolical phrase that Melody put into the chat. And Queen talking about you can no longer hide your hands. So let's see here.
And every
So
black
that-
woman ain't broken. Every
Hey, I
black
live right in
woman
Houston.
ain't looking for a fucking heartache and a sad story. Some of us are very healthy, very wholesome, very up to par, and can tell that
I live right here in Houston, Texas, and I barely watch the show of the relatives that comes on. So I'm just saying, I don't support Carlos, and I don't have the problem I have with Carlos is the shit he does. It's not the show, it's him. It's the shit you do. It's the way you act. There's no reason. You never have the support of a woman, as she said, that put a check in your pocket. But you know what? That's Carlos.
Melody said is disgusting and diabolical. You know what? I'm gonna have to agree with you, Melody. I'm gonna have to agree with you, and I'm gonna keep it real, Melody. I used to always wonder, what's the problem? For sure, Letitia, Kimmi, Stormy, there has to be something that maybe we just didn't know that occurred behind the scenes between Melody and them. And the more and more Carlos opens his fucking mouth. Excuse my language, y'all. This is, you know what? We grown tonight. Go on and go to bed, child. If this is above your tax bracket or below your tax bracket, I understand. I ain't gonna take it personal. Just don't get in my comments with it. This is we HBO tonight. But listen, Melody, I'm gonna keep it real. And I kept thinking, well, surely, maybe Melody did do something, and we just don't know about it. And then, surprise, surprise. When he brought his ass on YouTube, the more he talked and how he turned Dustin and how he snares and lures people in, and the number keeps stacking and stacking and stacking, and the alliances that I thought she had kind of quietly dwindle away. The content creators that were trying to be, and I'm talking about the males. Let me just say males so people won't make up lies, because you can't even talk and give commentary no more without people trying to be, what is it called? Who them people that read the crystal balls?
Oh God. Okay. Queen's about to go in on this little tangent, just a tad bit of a tangent. Like she said, when she's saying for now, when she's talking about content creators, she said she was talking about the MALE male content creators right now, but she went in just a little bit. She's just like, she's a little tired. So there you go. Yeah, what are they calling it? Psychics, fortune tellers. I think that's what they're about to say, Angela. Yeah, Eb's cute. I had done a live where I was saying I'm so disappointed in Dustin. Dustin has, for me, proven to be, before this, definitely independent thinker. He was calling it like he saw it, and now it's just like, dang, man. I really did have a whole segment to talk about how I was mourning the loss of Dustin, the sharp-minded person that I knew from like listening to his podcast and stuff like that. So yeah, it sucks. Yeah, there must be some opportunity that is more enticing. Dustin just seemed like one of those people though that money and connections weren't going to change him. He did seem like one of those people though. So I think that's why I was setting myself up to be disappointed too, because it just seemed like he was too independent. You weren't going to crack him, not him, So yeah, I definitely had my time I had to talk about. I'm like, I got to get this off my chest because I'm really mourning the loss of Dustin. Y'all, and you have to be one that was following him outside of Love and Marriage Huntsville to understand the loss that some of us are feeling. You really do, because if your first introduction is Love and Marriage Huntsville, you got to see where he started out not like that, but he turned. But you need more exposure to see, like, you just never would expect that from Dustin, though. Okay, but let's let Queen Shiba go on and keep doing her thing.
Yeah. What's some people that read the crystal ball?
Mind reader or whatever.
That lady named, Psychic, Miss Cleo. You can't even do content no more. Oh, Queen Shiba said your name. No, I didn't. Y'all meant no. You know what? But anyhow, so I'm starting to watch these big content creators, these male, because he's male identified.
Mm-hmm.
Let me remind you something, ladies. Carlos King is male identified. Let's go back to the Funky Dineva interview when he says, "Who's up next?" And Funky Dineva named all of the males that he identifies with. And he was kind enough to mention Bondi Blue. Carlos did not mention not one woman, not one of you that he respects enough to say I would advocate for, and I want her to be up next. So let's pause there. Let's take it outside of Melody Cherie, but then let's bring it back to Melody Cherie. The more he started talking and showing up on YouTube, I realized he don't give one fuck about her. This man is orchestrating a full-on attack. And the question is why? And when they did what they did to Dr. Chanita, I knew, oh, okay, it's gloves off. You just low down and dirty, and you can no longer hide your hands. You can no longer even mask your facial expressions. When Marques was on your show and said, shout out to Dr. Melody Cherie, was saying, as somebody that showed me hospitality, somebody that treated me kindly, you rolled your fucking eyes, you looked side to side as if he stole your damn dog.
Yep.
Sure did.
It is disgusting. It is diabolical, Melody.
Okay. All right. Before I get into the next clip where Queen Shiba is talking about how she observes, Heavenly, and this is short, it's like a short one, but she says Heavenly hates Black women and herself. I have to agree in the sense that, like, I think Heavenly is kind of like Stormy. They'll like you as long as they still see you below them, but also controllable and below them. Because if your light is shining too bright and you just may not have the same financial station as them, they still gonna hate you too. You know what I mean? So it's not just that. It has to be like you're groveling and you just, you know what I mean? Like then they'll spare you for a little bit. They might not, but you have to be on their side and be a sycophant and, do everything they say if you want that type of thing with Heavenly and Stormy and women like them. I think that then they'll be okay with you a little bit. But yeah, I do. I think that Heavenly does not like herself. I think that Heavenly does not like most. I don't even know if it's, I'm just going to let Queen Shiba say what she got to say. But I don't, Heavenly seems not to like women in general. But of course, her vicinity is going to be mostly Black women. But I feel like Heavenly don't like women. I really do. Did she have a dog? Did Coleslaw ever find her dog? I didn't know she had a dog. I ain't know she had a dog to lose a dog or lost a dog. Okay, let me see. Hey, I am Blessed Pecan Pam. How you doing? Oh, and Lil Paulette in the gang is also a content creator as well. Okay, so real fast before we go back, I just want to say that I haven't gotten any other way of a notification of otherwise. So we still should be on for tonight at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This is the teaser for it. I just need you to be here to see what's going on, what's new over here. So this is 5 seconds and we'll be back into Queen Shiba. Okay, that's all I can play right now. But 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. I can't wait to see y'all back here. Okay, let's get back to Queen Shiba. Oh, y'all, I got pickleball today too. For those that know, I picked up on playing pickleball last month. Today is pickleball. Okay, let me see. Oh shoot!
Don't film it with Melody. So now
sorry, y'all, wrong thing.
She hates Black women just as bad as he does. She hates herself. She is an insecure. I don't care how quote unquote successful she says she is. She got this, she got that. She is insecure. Period.
Let me go to
My bad. That was Simone making that observation. Shout out to Simone Wealthy. All right, now we're going to, this will be a longer part. This is Queen Lala. Y'all, when you hear her voice, you'll know her if you're ever in the palace. But Lala has some observations and thoughts that she wants to share. Hold your earbuds away from your ears so they don't get burned. But Lala was ready. So welcome back, Lala.
My priority panelist, real quick. I'm gonna drop down. You're on deck. Corey, you're on deck. But let me hit Lala. Lala, you have the mic.
Hello, Queen Shiba and Palace.
Hey.
Hey, Lala. Queen. Hi. Queen, you killing it tonight. I knew from the tone of your voice we're going to be in for one tonight. And boy, are we in for one tonight. And also, can I just say, I love your slogan, "You ain't my daddy." I just love that. I'm so sorry. I love it. I'm gonna have to record that and keep it like a voicemail or something. Anyway, to the topic. So can I just go deep into this? I just want to go deeper. I think it was Simone that says they both hate Black women. Simone, for me, I feel like they hate strong Black women. And hence why they have an issue with Dr. Chanita and Melody Shari, and why they protect the Pick-Mishas, Tisha and Kimmi herself. Because that just shows you they love weak women that are submissive to men, that get walked all over, and that, you know, can get away with their shit. They love it. Like I said, that man needs therapy. He's unwell. He has an issue with strong Black women. He always has. You can see from his shows that he produces what kind of level he's on and where his agenda is. But also, what I was going to say is the reason why I want to go deeper. The issue with him and his platform, Queen, is the Black women. We know what he's about. We know his agenda. Yet why the fuck are we over there? And I'm not gonna say me, because I ain't over there ever. But I'm saying, why are people over there considering they don't like this man? Considering they don't stand for what he stands for? Considering he's hella disrespectful to Black women? And what he's been saying about Black women for all this time? Why are you over there supporting a man that hates you but loves your coins, loves your money but hates you? That says a lot about us Black women. We always go where we're not wanted or appreciated, and we support those that don't even like us. Why? That is the deeper issue at hand here. And also, that woman is beyond disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. I can't stand her. I've never liked her. She ain't a friend to nobody. She's a straight up, excuse my language, she's a bitch. Straight up ugly ass bitch. And when I say ugly, I don't mean just look, I mean inside. Her heart is ugly. She is so pathetic. And she shows that every time she comes on our screen. Every time she does her Messy Mondays, she shows us what an ugly personality she has. She ain't friend to nobody. The fact that she disrespected Dr. Chanita and what she's about and saying, climb up. Boo, let's keep it real. Maybe if you climbed on your husband, yeah, we would not be having these rumors in the streets that he's sleeping with other younger women, allegedly, and in my opinion. Maybe if you did that and stop worrying about another woman and what she does with her body, maybe you would keep your husband at home and these rumors would be non-existent. Yet you up here disrespecting another woman that does more for the community and for others than your sorry ass self. You ain't nothing. You're insecure. You're jealous. You're ugly, jealous ass woman. And the reason why you will always stay in that mindset is you're not grown. You ain't grown enough for this shit. And I'm tired. And I'm tired of her ugly ass on our screen chatting shit. Wasn't it just 2 weeks ago, a week ago, I heard she was trying to quit because she felt bad. She breaking up family homes. But now look what you're doing. You coming after a woman that ain't done nothing to you. Why? Because she stood up for her friend. What is, you have a problem because you ain't got friends that stick up for your sorry ass? Come on now, give us a fucking break. Enough is enough. Leave Melody Shari alone. Leave Dr. Chanita alone. If you want to stay ugly in your ugly ass house. Leave us the hell alone with your rhetoric and your embarrassing ways. It's absolutely a grown-ass woman at her age with grown-ass kids, with her husband, talking the way she talks is absolutely diabolical. I'm sorry, and I'm not sorry. Excuse my language, but I'm a grown-ass woman. I'll say what the fuck I want to say. But one thing I'm going to say, leave it at this, Queen Shiba, is Carlos King is the motherfucking devil. He's been a devil. The man has issues. He needs to seek help. He needs to go sort out that receding hairline that he keeps fucking putting, shadow over it. We can see it. We can see it, boo. We know you hate women, but you're jealous. You're jealous you ain't born a woman, and you're jealous you ain't never going to be a woman. Okay? And maybe concentrate on why the African keeps leaving you every other week. Allegedly, in my opinion. Maybe concentrate on that, your relationship instead of other people's relationship. motherfucker. He just pisses me off, Queen. So
hold on. You said Africa? Hold on.
I said Africa.
Oh, Lala. Damn. We got to go to break. Where that white man at? Hold on.
Yeah, we do.
We got to go to that white man.
I forgot about the part about his African. I forgot about that part. Lala. Oh my gosh, you went in. Oh my gosh, you went in. Oh, yes, Lala. Lala is saying she don't like her voice. We love her voice. That's how it is, right? And then of course people love your accent on top of your voice. Queen is Lala, girl. Oh my gosh. Okay, real fast before we get into the next thing, Queen gonna say, I ain't sorry. But she didn't say it like that, but I think about the Beyonce song every time I hear her say I ain't sorry. That's in my head. The white why are you running? She did. She went in for it, Bridget. She sure did. Okay. Lala, I miss you. All right. So real fast for my YSL enthusiasts. This weekend will be another YSL Blitz where I recap what has gone on during the trial for this week that has happened. Please join me. If you see how I'm reviewing this is kind of how we review the YSL trial too. Get out any well, I pull out my highlights. I'll say it that way because Queen didn't have any dead parts, but sometimes the trial does have silent and dead parts, and I'll just pull out the highlights. So if you like a recap in this format, we do it with the YSL trial as well. Yeah. All right, now we're gonna go into Queen saying I ain't sorry, because she was at first I think she was trying to say something. She's like, you know what? I ain't sorry. So that's what we're going to.
Active and letting us know it is what it is. Y'all, it's just listen, let me tell you something. The palace can get down and dirty. We choose not to, but we can. I'm sorry. You know what? I'm not sorry. Let me quit fucking with y'all. I ain't sorry. I meant every fucking word I said. Let me stop. I meant every fucking word I said. Carlos and Heavenly, I ain't pretending to be nice because y'all were fucking out of line. You were out of line. You were no hose barred. So we no hose barred. You show no mercy. We ain't showing none. And with that being said, Deborah,
Okay, now we're going to get into the palace standing on business again, because now we're getting into Operation Africa, where the palace starts taking up donations on behalf of Chanita, and they also dropped her link in. Toot Latrice was on it, dropping Dr. Chanita they were dropping Dr. Shanita's link in the chat as well, and the Queen was taking up donations, so she's going to talk about that. You'll hear her say it out of her own mouth on that. Then I have in my notes that Fruit Gummy Queen went in as well. So we're going to hear Fruit Gummy Queen too. But let me see what y'all said real fast. She was ready, Sweet Essence. Cutie Pie said, and boy, was that. Oh, I can't. Oh, you talking about YSL. I can't wait. I started on some of it, but I'm behind by about a day and a half right now. I can't wait to keep reviewing that. That defense still sharp. Oh my gosh. I can't wait. Okay. Hope Easton said Elaine needs to watch what she says about people. Someone's gonna pop her in the bottom lip of hers. Girl, I don't know how she hasn't had more physical fights. I don't. Okay, so let's get into Queen Shiba first about Operation Africa, and then we're gonna get into Fruit Gummy Queen going in. I'm probably just gonna let it play from Queen Shiba talking about the donations, and then straight into Fruit Gummy Queen. Because this one's like really short with just Queen Shiba. Okay.
reason why I'm doing it because y'all ask. I started Operation Africa. You can just $5 super chat if you want to. And let me tell y'all something. The palace gives over everything we collect, honey. And let me tell you, we actually give more, because for those of you that don't know, we don't even get your full $5. YouTube takes a cut. But I still cover it from my money. Just FYI. YouTube takes what, 30, 40? I don't remember what the percentage is, but they take a good percentage, but I still cover it to make sure that the recipient gets the entire amount. I just wanted to say that. So if you would like to donate to Dr. Chanita's cause, and I saw Kicking It with Courtney said, we got a full house. We may as well go for it now. $5 each so we can get those young girls sanitary napkins. Absolutely. I'm down for it. And I'll make sure we donate as a whole, and I'll leave it in the large sum after we collect it, and I total it up as a donation from the palace. Okay, on the website. Period. All right, Fruit Gummy, you got the floor, Queen.
Good evening, Queen Shiba. Good evening, Palace. You know, it is so disgusting what they did over there a few days ago. I expected from Carlos King because he has shown himself to just be despicable. But Heavenly, as not only a woman, but a Black woman, how dare you say something so vile and disgusting? And it's like every time she opens that gator mouth, it proves what a wounded, pathetic human being she really is. What she needs to be worried about is that she's married to a man that calls her buddy when she calls him daddy. She needs to be worried about the fact she has how many kids plus a husband, but yet we only see her alone in a closet. She needs to worry about the fact she went all those years to school to be a dentist, to get businesses, but yet we're sitting up here talking about her as a failed YouTube blogger. She has a lot more fish to fry instead of talking about other women who are doing what they're supposed to do as women and as Black women who have businesses, who are taking care of their kids, and that is in face of the odds that they have. So how dare she sit up there and do what she did? She's disgusting, and she better pray that the vile things that she put out in the universe don't befall her daughter.
Baby. Fruit Gummy Queen. Fruit Gummy Queen. You need to be worried about a man that's calling her buddy and she calls him daddy. I said, oh my God. Oh, the truth hurts worse than just random insults. Lord, the truth hurts worse. Goodness gracious, Fruit Gummy Queen. Okay. Now, Queen Shiba with the sound effects was on point too. The sound effects, they were well timed. They said, get her, Fruit Gummy Queen. It was good, Glow. Yes, it was. Okay. So the panel was on fire. All right. Now, Queen Shiba clears it up because I don't know if I started from when she was answering the person that came up, but she was like, I just want to clear this up. That was not the millimeters that was showing up to people's places. Okay, so this is this part, but I don't remember if I played before when the person, because I'm not trying to go on the person because I know what she's saying. Like, I understood what she was saying, but when she was like, now these people that was doing some of these crazy things, they were not millimeters. So we're gonna go to that part. All right, let me get my audio back.
I like where you're going with it, but let me just say the palace is a whole, listen, the millimeters are a whole different breed. What we've quickly learned is all of them calls and showing up and going to people's houses and calling people's jobs did not derive from the millimeters. Those are actually from people that cannot stand melody. So let me just pause. Like, come on, we got to keep it real now. And also with the palace. Now, Dr. Elaine, whomever, said that she gets calls all the time to her office, so they can't put that on us. That's been happening way before we've talked about a lot over here. We ain't never had no problems. I don't anticipate any. But what I will say, we up in our bag tonight, and my goal is to raise $1,000, period. Whether we raise it or not, I will contribute to bring us up to par. We're gonna give Dr. Chanita at least $1,000. Dr. Melody Shari came in hot with 400. Everything is going. And let me just tell you how this works. I don't even get the money until next month, but I'm gonna put it up there. I'm going to put it up there for those babies in Africa to make sure those young girls are not embarrassed when they have their menstrual and they have those sanitary napkins. We got you, Dr. Chanita. Now, Heavenly, if you're going to run your big fat ass mouth, this is how you show up, and you put some umph in it. You put a little umph in it. You see what I'm saying? If you're going to talk, you better talk that shit and walk the walk, because money talks and bullshit walks. I'm sorry. That's the least you can do, is make a donation on the behalf of those babies over there in Africa. Thank you, Dr. Melody Shari, for standing on business, coming in hot, getting us up to par when it comes to doing a good deed. Not only in the Black community, but in our African roots. And I love it. I love it. I love it. And like Shamara said, you better get in your bag. Let's go.
Okay. We're moving on. We're moving along. Shouts to Queen again. Shout to the palace that was over there. And I know Queen's Cash App too. I'll put it in the chat in case you want to do it under the palace. Nightbot has been dropping the straight direct link to Dr. Chanita, but if you do want to do it under the palace, I do have her Cash App. Hold on. And I can tell y'all. Let me see here. Cause I kind of want to do I did mine under the palace. Let me see. I just did it. Here we go. Oops, no. Sorry, y'all. Lord, when you try to work things when you're live. Okay, let me pretend like I gotta act like I'm about to do something just so I can see. Sorry, it won't be too much more dead noise, but I just want to make sure I get this out to everyone. So sorry I have a classic retro keyboard, so it types loud on purpose. Okay, so let me this is Queen Shiba's Cash App, and just put a memo in there, let her know that it's for Dr. Chanita, but this is her. Okay, that's her Cash App. And let me take this down so I can pin it before it goes up too far. Okay, can end that and pin message. There we go. Okay, so her Cash App is pinned at the top now if you want to do it under the palace to donate to Dr. Chanita, or Nightbot's dropping the direct link to go straight to Dr. Chanita, wherever you prefer. Okay, let's put that back up. Our next part that we're going to is, I don't know who said it, but they said they're not meeting that type of behavior with a nicety. That's what I caught. So I just want to play that real fast.
They are
Poetic
training.
justice. It was nasty. It was vile. And I'm sorry, y'all, I'm not meeting that type of behavior with the nicety. This is when you show up. This is when you show up and you say, come on now. What we not going to do to another Black woman that's out here working her ass off to make things happen in a different continent, our lineage, our bloodline, at least she's there. Putting it down is to make sexual derogatory, first of all, remarks about her body and what a man can do to her without her fucking permission, heavenly. Number two, you low-key try to shame her for her looks, her height, and all of that. I caught it. So I believe you are Carlos's bulldog mouthpiece, because he brought your ass up to speed like you're claiming that Melody brought Chanita up to speed behind closed doors. So why is it that we would believe what you have to say about others and we can't apply that same rhetoric and thought process when it comes to you? Royal D, 15, you got the floor.
Okay. So DG, I can't even entertain you right now. I'm not doing this, but I did see your the cheat sheet you sent me. I did get that. Thank you. I didn't want to open it yet because then I would forget. So I'm leaving it as unread but yes, thank you. I gotta remember to look at that when we do the YSL stuff. That's gonna help me so much. Fruit Gummy Queen and muted expressions. Yes, retro keyboard, loud makes you feel productive. And yes, mine does light up. Fruit Gummy Queen in different patterns and everything. It lights up. Yes, it's something about that feedback. Okay, yes, absolutely. Carlos's mouthpiece. Now we're going to I think this is Queen saying we make ish happen in the palace. All right.
And I think I touched on it.
Thank you, Royal. Thank you, Royal D. Thank you for coming up and just sharing your thoughts. You all have added some very, very insightful comments, food for thought, all of us. And I appreciate you all standing on business. I appreciate you all standing on business because let me tell you something. The $5 that we can give, honey, we brought it together and made it work. I appreciate you, Dr. Melody Shari, for leading the charge of making sure that we show by example, standing on business over and over and over again. And this is what Mellow Medias could do for you if you would rise up to the call to action of being Black and excellent. We too would support your business if there was something to support. We too would support your projects if there was something to support. We too would support your efforts in your community endeavors if there was something to support. So don't get it twisted because we make shit happen. And I just wanted to say that. I'm Debbie. They've been calling for you all night.
Okay, y'all. Aunt Debbie cooks. We're getting into Aunt Debbie's part. I had to make sure y'all are on board. You're paying attention. Aunt Debbie cooks. So we're just gonna let her have her time. I don't think I'm gonna interrupt anything. I think I'm gonna let her just go and play through. So here's Auntie Debbie had to step up. They were calling for Auntie Debbie.
Aunt Debbie, you here?
I'm here. Hello, Queen Shiba. Hello,
Hold
panel.
on. Wait a minute.
Hey, Debbie.
Hey, Aunt Debbie.
Hello, Aunt Debbie.
Hold on. This is the mother of the palace. For those of you that are new over here, you really don't fool with us like this. This is Aunt Debbie. We honor the women of wisdom over here. Hold on, let me turn it off. Hold on, Aunt Debbie. I done got too hype now. But listen, this is Aunt Debbie. One who's come, she's shown up for us time and time again, behind the walls and in front of the walls. Aunt Debbie, you have the floor.
Now, what can y'all expect from maggots?
Hold on. Go ahead, Aunt Debbie, cook.
You know, really, she tell me somebody calling her office. That's people calling to cancel their appointments. They done seen her teeth up there chickling and chattling and about to fall down her throat. Ain't nobody calling. They don't want her working on their teeth. That's why she ain't there but 2 days a week. Fix your own damn teeth. You over there mad because these young women walking in their purpose and doing what they have to do to help and inspire other women, and you jealous because you don't want to help nobody, not even your damn self. Now, I can be nice, but Queen Shiba, I don't want to get you in no trouble because my mouth is reckless when I want it to be. And both of them sitting over there, she always wiping her mouth. She drinking dumpster juice with him. That's what maggots do. I don't never go to her channel, his either. For what? I'm not a maggot. I don't sit up and talk about people. And then gonna say all that disgusting shit about that lady. You don't even know the lady. What about you, Heavenly? Now, they've been saying your husband sleep in the basement. He don't even want to get in the damn bed with you. And you running around talking about you bragging on the marriage for 30 years and ain't got no man in your bed. Watch your mouth. No wonder he not in that bed. I wouldn't be either. You sit in that closet with them raggedy ass big wigs with Carlos King. Both of y'all look like idiots.
Very raggedy. Them wigs look horrible. Your wigs look horrible, Heavenly. You think it helps you. You look terrible. You look terrible.
And you sit up and try to talk about people. And you was very obese at one time. And you had to have surgery because your ass was too lazy to work out. So don't sit up and talk about nobody. Because just like you talking about somebody can talk about you. And you always hollering your mama. Your mama put you in a room and wouldn't socialize with you because of the way you are.
With no window. The room had no window.
Wow.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. I didn't mean to do that. That was an accident. That was an accident. Sorry. Go ahead.
And Carlos King, you sitting over there, all the gym shoes done run off. You putting books. You always up there laughing. You laughing at people that put money in your pocket. You's a dumbass. And Heatherly, you need to go get yourself some sense. Buy some with all that money you claim you got. But leave other women alone. Because you're not like us.
Oh, she dropped
Hold
the
on,
ball.
Abby.
She dropped
Did you
the ball.
say he's not like us? You know what? You get beside yourself, young lady up here.
I think she just walked right on across her head.
Because I'll walk on your neck with my mouth and won't give a damn about it. So, Heavenly, don't bark up this tree because this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. Find you some
Debbie,
business.
she barked. She's always barking. That's the issue. That's the issue. She's always barking and hollering and yelling.
And what that tell you about her?
You know what it is.
Heavenly don't have nothing going on for herself. That's why she doing this. Trying to be relevant, thinking it make her cute. She ignorant.
No, she thinks she's talented. That's what it is. She thinks she has talent, but she doesn't. She's just a loudmouth.
Heavenly don't do nothing but talk and feed off that snake. They maggots, girl. They crawl and live and eat together and eat on each other. Ain't nobody listening to Heavenly. Nope. Ain't nobody listening to Heavenly. Women are supporting one another, helping one another. Like I say, she's not like us. She's not gonna help nobody, not even her damn self. Cause look how she making herself look out here. So I have nothing for a woman like that. I'm here to support the palace. I'm gonna always be here.
Hey.
Heavenly, go somewhere and set your ugly ass down.
Choking on my food.
Oh, y'all, that's my cruise roommate. That's my cabin mate right there. Auntie Debbie. Shout out to Auntie Debbie. The Palace cruise for New Year's Eve. Oh my God, that's my roommate. She said, "Be ready to laugh." You think I'm not ready to laugh? I feel bad for whoever is beside us on either side and across the hall. Sorry. Now we're gonna be staying together, so y'all probably gonna hear my laugh and know who it is laughing because the Palace gonna be there. Y'all, how will handle Auntie Debbie? She dropped so many good things in there. Lord, Chicklin and Chacklin, I think was one somebody said. That one got me. That one did get me. Let's see here. Look, yes, I want to kick it with Auntie Debbie now. Yes, I'm telling you. Yes. Oh, okay. I did want to get this committed to the journey before I moved on, but yes. Okay, when I saw the first couple episodes, because I watched it via Chef Don Don's watch along. That's how I watched it. And I was like, oh, this is another family that's going to go down because they connected to him and all he wants is your dirt. He does not care about real estate. Real estate is the veil. So I wish that the show had been, is it Angie or Angela? I forgot that fast, but that left working for him. I wish it had stuck with her because they probably could have actually stuck with real estate. But that family, all it's there for is to expose that family and prey on their vulnerabilities, and it's sad. I'll be laughing the whole time, Lady Virgo. She's a good sister. Woo. Okay. Oh, we got cut and paste Tisha into the chat. I don't know where Martell's raggedy manila folder is, but shout out to them that come in the chat. Shout out to, we got Coleslaw's dirty braces that was in Don Don's chat this morning. It will, Dee Dee. That's exactly what it will be. It will be Love and Marriage Huntsville. As long as his hands are connected to it, that's what it'll be. Now we're going into Sugar's PSA. So I did get Sugar's voice in here. Because Sugar has, like I said, she has that jazzy. You just have to hear her voice, but she has a great voice. Okay, sound check, Annette. Let's see here. Well, I think Queen Shiba, if I'm not mistaken, might have said Angela, or maybe it was Dr. Chanita. But either way, Queen Sheba's ready. Angela, you want to talk? Queen Shiba. Dr. Chanita, you want to talk? Queen Shiba. And I'll be here for the recap. Okay, that's what I'll be here for, is the recap of it all. Okay, so let's get to Sugar's PSA.
But either way, in members only, I post screenshots, so don't worry about it. I appreciate all of you. Melody's not here. Girl, I have to ask you a question. So let me go to Sugar, because Sugar's been waiting for quite some time.
I just want to end with a PSA. Heavenly, Missy Lane, you owe Chanita Foster an apology. And I said what I motherfucking said.
That's good, Sugar. Yeah, she owed that lady an apology, because she came in like a fucking bulldog and bullied the hell out of that lady for no reason. Okay, and I'm going to stand behind you on that. Heavenly, if you don't do nothing else, offer that lady an apology, because the way you depicted her sexually, bitch, that's weird. That's different.
And Melody, she's still here, Queen Shiba. She here.
Okay, so Melody's here. Okay, Melody, I don't know if you can answer this question. And hell, I'm going to be bold and drop the link. I don't know if you can answer this question, but I'm going to ask it, because they ate you alive. And I feel like Carlos set you up for the public to knock you down. And I don't know how long ago y'all filmed this girl's trip. And let me read my notes, let me go to my notes, because I don't want to be ad-libbing. I want to go to exactly what popped in my head. Give me 1 second, Melody. I apologize. I didn't think you were still here. Hold on. Okay. They started talking about who the responsibility lied with for setting up the room situation. Carlos said it was you. I need to clear the air. You don't have to, but I want to. Carlos said it was you. So, Melody, I'm not trying to throw you under the bus, but we got to talk. Carlos saying, he's basically saying that you were the culprit. And that, yeah, typically production does pick the houses. Melody, my question to you is, of all the houses that he sent to you, why did you pick that one with the 3 rooms? How many houses did he send you? And what was it about that house that made you select that one? Can you answer that? Y'all, I'm going to drop the link. Maybe it's too much for her to type. I don't know. I want to clear the air. It ain't even that big of a deal. But Melody, you see where they trying to take it? And once you speak it, we deaden it. That room assignment. Because he's saying Melody have full control. Melody have full control. Shit, you got every right to put whoever where you wanted to put them. But of all the houses, how many houses did they send you to choose from? That's my question.
Raggedy ones, probably.
And I get it. Snatched by Diego said the room assignment made complete. Okay, Diego said the room assignment made total sense. And I agree with you. I agree with you, Diego. But I'm going to see if Melody can answer of all the houses that they sent to her from production. Because Carlos says sometimes we find houses that can't. You're not going to get the perfect house. So I want to know, of all the choices they sent her, why she chose that one. Hold on. Let me see if she can respond. If she did respond. Let me go through my comments. Pin the link. Okay. Oh, shit. Hold on. Okay, she responded. She said, they sent you one house. Production sent you one house.
Oh my God.
Okay, good night, everybody. Carlos King, you are one low down, dirty, you know what, ass snake. There were no houses to choose from. You orchestrated this. And my question is why? They sent you one house? Okay. All right. The Set Noir, final thoughts.
Okay, I'm gonna let that marinate for a second. One house was a choice. Let me see here. One house to choose from equals a setup. Let me see. Yep, one house cat. Hey, everyone coming in. Hey, dear Yvette. Don said they don't get a perfect house on purpose. It's a production tactic to create drama. Right. It's an easy scapegoat. Yeah, that's what Maria. Yes, for the people that have said that, I thought it. If y'all are so used to these grand accommodations, why didn't you just do like Melody did and just go somewhere else? Go stay somewhere else that feels more luxurious on the island or whatever. Why didn't you do that? Because as soon as the accommodations weren't what Melody needed, and that was more for safety, but I'm just saying, what did she do when it got other accommodations? Because money talks. So even if it was last minute, they say they millionaires. They say they millionaires. Now, for a regular person, I'm not gonna ask. Well, I would host. Well, how can I say it? I don't know. I ain't trying to count anybody's pockets, but I wouldn't ask someone that didn't claim to be a millionaire or even like a few $100,000 there. Why didn't you just get other accommodations? I wouldn't ask you that because that's not your reality. That's not your. Obviously that would not make sense. But if you're a multi-millionaire, why didn't you just get other accommodations, last minute or not? Don said, well, Motel 6 keeps the light on. I would too, Kat. I would too. I know. Right. Hey, Lady Sweetness. Hey, y'all. Okay. So I leave the question out there for the multimillionaires, the claiming of being multimillionaires. I'm not asking this for people where we know we on a travel budget. We plan what we plan. We're not putting ourselves out, but we're not doing too much. That's all I'm saying. So I'm only asking the ones that claim to be multimillionaires. Why didn't you just get better accommodations then? It's that simple. Just shut up. You ain't pay for it. They didn't pay for nothing. Right. That's the glow. Exactly, glow. That's why you can only have hurt feelings but couldn't do nothing about it. And again, though, she was the only one that asked to bring a +1. Out of all the people that came on the trip, she was the only one that brought a +1. Where else did you think you were gonna stay? Okay. Now we're going into this one. I won't come back on. I'll just skip to the timestamps I have. But this is Queen Shiba because it seems like I didn't get to see her comment come up on the screen. I don't know if I was taking notes or whatever. But Queen Shiba, they were telling Queen Shiba that Dr. Chanita was in the chat. So we're going to hear more from Queen. We're going to hear from Lala again. So I'll just play these. But yeah, hey, Essence of Shay. We got Ambassador Royalty in the house. Essence of Shay is a 7th Avenue Beauty Ambassador. Hey, she's active on Instagram too if y'all want to find her. Okay, so let's get to these next parts.
In the US, but also what Dr. Chanita is trying to do and attempting to do in Africa. And they say Dr. Chanita is in the chat. And Dr. Chanita, we ain't trying to bring you in no mess, child. We ain't never met you. It's a pleasure to meet you from the palace. You ain't never been over here, and I want to make that very clear. I don't know you. You don't know me. But when it comes to Black women and the way you were disrespected based on the community efforts that you are doing, not only here in the United States of America, but in Africa, we standing on motherfucking business tonight. And not only are we standing business by calling they Black asses to the carpet, we also putting a little bit of money behind it. Now, it's just the beginning, and we know we can't solve everything in one day. But you know what? We can lead by example. And I just want you to know you are appreciated. We appreciate what you're doing. Feel free to drop the link in the chat for your organization so people can feel free to donate directly. In addition, or in spite of what they've already given, so they can send it directly. We will be posting our donation. I think we should be close to almost $2,000 that we've raised over here. We will be posting that tomorrow collectively from the palace. I thank you, everybody that got behind not only the shit talking, because there's a lot of shit talking when it comes to Black women, but there's no motion and no action when it comes to finances and putting that right energy around and getting shit done. So I appreciate all of you showing up. I appreciate all of your wisdom. And Chanita, we appreciate what you're doing. And please clear the air and let these folks know I don't know you and you don't know me and you don't know us. This is her first time over here in the palace. And Dr. Melody Shari, we thank you for your generous donation to the project and to the cause, because you got us moving. And we thank you, Kicking It with Courtney, for and Deborah Valentine for saying, you know what, the house is packed tonight. Let's go ahead and make it do what it do. We appreciate it. I'm for real. All right. Final thoughts. Lala, did I give you final thoughts?
No, you didn't, Queen, but thank you. Hi. And Aunt Debbie, I love you. You know that. I absolutely adore you and love you. I just had to say that before I got my final thoughts out. All I have to say, to be honest with you, this Queen, this live is not in our element, but tonight people saw what happens when the palace and everybody that supports strong, amazing Black women get together, what happens. Do you understand? We came together tonight to, share our views, somewhat, strong, somewhat okay. However, we came together tonight for one purpose and one purpose only: to say we are not standing by while the devil wants to disrupt us and cause chaos between us Black people, men and women, especially the strong Black women. It's only weak-minded people that have to gang up together. I'm going to say one thing, Queen. Melody Cherie's been on that show for 8 bloody seasons alone. She stood alone against that narcissistic piece of shit of a ex-husband. She stood alone against those pick-me-shit, ugly-ass women. And she stood alone against that pathetic, devil-ass producer. Year after year, she stood by herself. So now you want to come with a mouthpiece because she brought another friend on the show who's another strong woman? Say you don't like Black strong women and keep it moving, okay? But what I'm going to say here is, Queen Shiba, thank you. Thank you for doing this live tonight. Thank you for giving us a voice. Thank you for allowing us to donate. Because one thing we're going to do is we're going to stand together. Do you understand? We're going to stand together and let people know we ain't the ones you want to fuck with. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. And I'm going to leave it like that. And I love you, Queen Shiba.
And we love you, Lala, all the way from the UK. And we know it's night time for you because I think you 6 hours ahead. Was it 6?
It's nearly 4 a.m. It's 5 to 4 in the morning.
It's almost 4 a.m. for her.
You.
Yes, and that's a millimeter that's all the way in the UK. We got them in South Africa. We got them in Canada. We got them everywhere. But I really want to say this before I go to Debbie. Melody Shari, thank you for being bold enough to utilize your pain to push through your purpose. Because of you, there have been segments upon segments and subgroups of women and men that have formulated to come together to do shit, to make shit happen. And I think we forget sometimes that you are not perfect. You are a human being. And we tend, myself included, sometimes I don't say it, but I sit back, I'm like, Melody, but we hold you to the standard that even we can't achieve. And you have not been allotted the freedom and the flexibility to breathe in many circumstances, to live, to fall, to get up, to make a mistake, to not be on your best game every day. We expect nothing but the best from you, forgetting that you put food in all of our mouths. You feed people that don't even like you. They make money off of you. And I just want to tell you thank you. I just want to tell you thank you. Don't nobody know the tears of a woman that smiles in public and goes inside and closes the door. And that's why we standing up tonight and we standing on motherfucking business behind Dr. Chanita. Because Carlos King and Heavenly disrespected the fuck out of her. She don't know us. We don't know her. I don't need to know you to stand for what's right. We standing on motherfucking business when it comes to Dr. Melody Shari. Period, point blank. And that's what we do over here in the palace. You don't have to summon us. We show up where we need to. Just because we treat people, or we try to, the way we would want to be treated. And that was vile what you did, considering the efforts and the people that she sits next to in Africa, the amount of connections that she has. And let's not dwindle her down, Carlos King, to, oh, I think what you say, the reality show Football Wives, nigga, please. You know it's way bigger than that. And Dr. Chanita, you're always welcome on my panel should you decide to ever release the Kraken on his motherfucking ass. I got you. I won up first on the interview. And I said what I fucking said. And I will take that ball and I will run with it. Since he wanna, if you ever decide to release the Kraken on his ass, call me first. I got it. Debbie, what are your final thoughts?
I got some thoughts and a half. Do you honestly want my final thought?
Yes, girl, you earned it. We love you over here.
It might not be nice.
That's
I just
all right.
want to say this to Heavenly and Carlos King. Anytime you utter Dr. Melody, Shari Rogers, and Dr. Chanita Foster's name, I hope it tastes like shit in your mouth. And Heavenly, I hope those dentures choke the hell out of you. Stop mentioning these young women. You ate off this lady. She trusted you, and you were nothing but a magnet. Now drink your damn juice and stop saying her name. Find you some business, Carlos King. And every show you had, canceled after the first season. Canceled. She gave you a long running seasons. And this what you do to her. It's time to cancel your ass. Carlos King, go somewhere and sit down. And I said what I said.
And she said what she said, and the mother of the palace has spoken. And we're going to end on that. And Melody, thank you for introducing us to Dr. Chanita. Thank you, ladies, for showing up as you have, as women of excellence in your own lane. It ain't got to make sense for nobody else, but we got y'all. We got y'all. It ain't got to make, we stand back and we watch. But thank you, ladies, and thank you, Palace. Thank you all coming together, whether you agree or disagree. I don't care, because anybody that can stand back and let a man that ain't never been married, that ain't never experienced the heartbreak of the breakup of losing a family, having kids, sit there and laugh at the demise of a marriage and think, you know, nigga, you have no motherfucking idea. These women have clawed their way back to excellence. You're not even qualified to speak on half of the shit that you open your mouth about. And I ain't never went that hard against Carlos King, but I am tonight, because y'all showed that queen no mercy. Y'all showed her no mercy. You negated everything that she's doing. You didn't mention not 1 ounce of black excellence. All the shit that you could have ran down on her resume, you pretended to only know her. I have a funny feeling and a sneaky suspicion, and I tried to do my homework, but I could not find it. And I went through my list of the black women that you've burned and you've sold ideas from, and I said Candy Burris, Sheree Whitfield, the makeup artist that you stole Messy Mondays from. That's why it don't stick. That's why your shit can't move past more than 1 season. And Melody, thank God Melody was savvy enough to give you a roadmap to bring you up to par for 8 seasons. Let's go. Angela, the producer, who you stole, you know what, allegedly, who you didn't credit. Let me revise my words. Who you failed to credit that show in Houston. What is it called, Braylon? With these black women in real estate. Braylon, you better not be asleep. You're on mute. Y'all, put it in the chat. Didn't Angela?
Okay. Oh, did I? Okay. All right. Now there are some parts I did not play. So for the full, I linked Queen Shiba's video in the description box. So you could get the full experience. Sugar went in the beginning. So if you want to go back and make sure you catch up on all Sugar said, there's one right there. But there's a few others that I just pulled some things. Otherwise I was just gonna be sitting here playing Queen's whole live. So I did pull some highlights and everything. But Palace stood on business. Trinity standing on business. Don standing on business. The Millimeter standing on business. So yeah, shout out to y'all. If you didn't watch the beginning, we led up to this point so you can have full context. It was a time was had. Everybody came with that heat. Everybody. So I hope you enjoyed this. I will see y'all hopefully tonight at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And I'll see you this weekend for my YSL people so we can go through these cross examinations. All right. Yes. Thank you, Fruit Gummy Queen. Fruit Gummy Queen was one of the ones. But yes. All right, y'all. I really enjoyed this. It's been a while. The legal parts are starting to take up some time, but I like all facets of this. So I'm still here. Don't think I left. I just be here for the, I'm here. You'll see I'm here. I promise I'm here. I ain't switched up on Melody. I like her as a person. You know what I mean? So I will keep seeing y'all. I really enjoyed your company. All right, y'all. Talk to you later. Bye.
I've been taking my time, taking all of your time, taking all of your